Twitch is working without any problems.
Can you hear the
Here we go.
music?
What music you talking about, bro?
It's not coming through from my TV.
No, if there's music on your TV, I don't hear it. Oh, let me move this over a little bit if I can. Apparently, I cannot.
I'm listening to the greatest theme song ever.
Are you? Is that Mr. T?
Mr.
Mr. T!
T.
Show content, man.
I love
Say.
him swimming under the alligators and he grabs him by the tail.
Oh, dude.
Oh, here he is doing quadruple, triple somersaults with his skis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that intro's bonkers.
No, he just threw two stalagmites.
Uh-huh. Have you not watched that already?
I, I listened to it, but I wasn't paying attention because
Oh.
it's one of the only lyrics were "Mr. T."
Uh-huh.
I just said, okay, that's enough.
No, yeah, no. That intro was bonkers. Why is that doing
And I forgot about the dog until Joey mentioned it.
that? Oh, with the mohawk?
Yeah,
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I used to watch that.
I'm a Mr. T fan, but I never really did
I
re-
did.
recall. I don't recall being a fan of that cartoon
Did you
anyway.
did you watch Defenders of the Earth theme song?
I did watch Defenders of the Earth. Yeah,
I love the theme song. Describing all the heroes, I
mm-hmm.
don't know who the black guy is. I've never heard of him.
So the black guy was the assistant to Mandrake the magician.
Okay, that's what I thought,
Yep. Yep.
but they make it out like he's something big.
Well,
And
they
and I love
they
that
were trying
Flash,
to.
Flash Gordon's such a great hero that his arch nemesis is now threatening Earth, and
Yeah.
that it takes all four of them to fight him
Ming the
because Flash
Merciless.
Gordon sucked on his own. He,
Well,
he couldn't handle the job, so he had
the
to go back to Earth and get
the,
help.
the thing is that Ming had like an entire
Planet.
planet. So I mean, the guy had resources. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
So if you're going to take on Ming the Merciless, then yeah, you have a task ahead of you. Yeah, I do. I guess appreciate how Ming was no longer coded as a Yellow Peril character. They made him green as opposed
They,
to yellow.
they made him green in the '70s Flash Gordon cartoon.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So in the original
That's
cartoon,
before they cared about that crap though.
well, yeah, maybe. I mean, really, you go back to the 50s, and they rotoscoped out Mammy Two Shoes from
Who?
the Mammy Two Shoes. It was the name of the character in the Tom and Jerry cartoons before it was called
Oh,
Tom and Jerry. They,
oh, the lady who was always like, "Tom,
yeah,
when I get
exactly.
home,
Yep,
you better not drink this milk."
yep. So she was known as Mammy Two Shoes, and a lot of
Because
people
all you ever saw were two shoes.
you see her once. You see her once.
Do
She's
you?
a large black lady, and you see her
Yeah.
storming down the street. This is after Tom had unleashed coal into the window of the house.
And then he had blackface.
He had blackface.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
Yep. So that being said, in the 50s, they rotoscoped her out and replaced her with a petite white lady.
I remember those too.
Hmm.
I've seen them both.
Yep.
When I was a kid, they showed both.
They did. They did. I mean, technically, it was the same cartoon. It was just re-edited.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. As far as that kind of stuff, though, I mean, that sort
I
of
hate it.
blackface characters went out of fashion by the 50s.
Right. Remember when Tom and Jerry went to that other studio and the music was like psychedelic sci-fi music?
So in the
And you had the weird
1960s,
sound effects.
yes, in the 1960s, to save money, they moved the animation production from Hollywood to Czechoslovakia. That's where those were animated. Those were the ones that were, yeah,
That makes so much sense.
they were terrible. They were terrible.
It was all.
Yep. So a lot of
It's
animation.
it sounded like the sound effects and the stuff was run through a tin can before they
Uh-huh.
recorded it.
Yep.
That reverb echo to it.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, all that stuff was done in Czechoslovakia. So animation was, a lot of the animation, of course, occurred in Hollywood. Back in the 30s and 40s, it was primarily women who did a lot of the cell animation because they
Uh-huh.
worked at a cheaper rate.
Oh yeah.
So there's that. And then during the war, Walt Disney got a contract with the Defense Department to create some shorts. When he got that defense contract, pretty much got him out from under the unions, and he basically used it as a union busting method. And then in the 60s, like I said, you saw Tom and Jerry go to Czechoslovakia. You remember Rocky and Bullwinkle, of course, right?
Yeah.
You know where those were animated?
I would say Russia, but
Nope, Mexico.
Mexico.
Yep. And then you
Cool,
saw.
rub it on my head.
Hey, well, the voices were
Nothing
done.
up my sleeve.
The voices weren't done in Mexico, but the animation was. Yeah, and they.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Say, wanna see me pull a rabbit out of my hat? Hey, Rocky.
That's very.
Short thing, Bullwinkle.
That's very Speedy Gonzales of you. But yeah, the first couple of episodes of Rocky and Bullwinkle, the animation is pretty subpar. But as the studio
I
got
don't know if
into
it
a
ever got
groove,
above subpar.
it got better. Yeah, it got better for sure.
I just love how fast everybody talks in those.
Oh, hey, Rocky. Oh, yeah. Well,
And even Mr. Peabody
yeah.
telling his stories, it's like, don't yawn, you'll miss half of it.
Well, part of it is that those were one of the first cartoons that were made explicitly targeted at kids for Saturday morning. Preceding that, everything was theater shorts. So, so all the Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies, Tom and Jerry, Pink Panther, Betty Boop, those Superman, those were all in movie theaters. They were shorts for the theater. Now the Pink Panther ones accompanied the actual Pink Panther movies. And then all the other ones were just kind of generic, depending on what studio it was that was producing the movie. But
Right.
it wasn't until the 60s that they started creating content explicitly for Saturday morning.
Right.
And Rocky and Bullwinkle was one of the first ones that they made for kids for Saturday mornings. And then Hanna-Barbera kind of became king. They were king of the cartoon for probably 2 decades.
So much stuff they produced. So much.
And they worked cheap too. You can look at things like Scooby Doo, and you can see how they reuse so much of that cell animation.
And walking and all that.
Walking, running.
But then you go, why pay for riders? We'll just recycle Scooby Doo. Instead of a dog, it's a shark. Okay, why pay riders? We'll just reuse Scooby Doo. Instead of a dog, it's a ghost. Okay, why pay riders? Let's redo Scooby Doo. Instead of a dog, it's a speed buggy.
Oh yeah. Well, you're of course familiar with the whole Mysterian story. Yeah. That was originally what Transformers was going to be. Was Scooby Doo.
Yes. That's funny. Optima Prime.
Hey.
Get some Energon snacks.
Funny. So I'm sure that you've seen Transformers animated, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So Transformers animated is very much a cops and robbers type feel to it.
Yeah.
That was
it's
actually
Ben 10.
Oh, that too. Yeah. But that was the original proposal that was made by Denny O'Neil for the comic, as he wanted to do like a cops and robbers type thing.
Right.
And then Jim Shooter gave it.
I'm glad Jim Shooter shot it down.
Well, he shot it down and gave it to Bob Budiansky, and he said, This is what I want."
I mean, like I say, Shooter had his faults, but I think he knew what his customer base was and what they wanted.
Got to remember, how did Shooter get started?
He was a writer. He was 12 years old, writing for DC.
Yep.
I mean, he sucks as a writer, in my opinion. He wrote Secret Wars.
Yeah, he also...
And it's so basic writing.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good ideas that came out of it.
Well, some of that stuff wasn't even his idea. So,
I'm sure.
The symbiote costume...
Yeah, I'm sure whoever said, hey, I want him to come back with a black costume.
The symbiote costume was part of a contest that Marvel had for fans to create a new Spider-Man costume. and a guy basically proposed a high-tech costume that Spider-Man would have. It was going to be black and red instead of
Mm.
white. That emblem was supposed to be red, and it was going to have like secret pockets, like gadgets and stuff like that. And
I like what they did instead.
the idea was is they
I
were
like
going
the
to.
webs coming off the.
Oh yeah, the top. Oh dude,
Yeah,
I love the black costume. I mean, you've seen my
yeah.
my web profile
That reminds me. I'm
avatar.
working on your birthday present. I haven't finished it yet.
Wow.
Not giving away any secrets there because you'll understand when you see it.
Oh, funny. Too funny. So I'm taking it that you're customizing something.
Yes, you're having a very customized gift.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Yes.
I am trying to figure out because I don't know if you're seeing it or not. In the live stream, there's a little bit of a trim that's showing that I don't want to show, where the the chat and the list is, and I can't get it to move. You know what? I bet it's going to happen when Joey joins. It'll probably fix itself. It's scaled for 3 of us. Yeah.
About to leave, come back home. Okay, he's heading this way.
Yep. Band stuff, huh?
Yeah.
Well, he's lucky he didn't have to listen to kids play instruments.
I went through many years of that myself.
Yeah, so did I. I had a trombone player, and I had a what was it? She played.
We still got Black Cobra on there, by the way.
I fixed that. I thought.
It's on the thumbnail.
Grumpy old fan live podcast. Nope. It's that's the old. That's the thumbnail for the existing one. This one isn't created yet. So once we're done with the stream, then I have to create the
Am
video.
I the only subscriber?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know if I subscribe to our podcast or not. It's
It
not
said
like
one subscriber, and it's not giving me the option, so I'm assuming it's me.
it's not like I don't see it already. So let me go to.
Have you seen any of these Chit videos? The guy's name's Chit. He's got like a bowl cut.
Yeah, I do see
Works
one
on-
subscriber. I don't know who it is. I can look
I
and
think
see.
it's probably me.
I don't know, but I'm about to see if I can see it. Anyway, you were saying?
Yeah, have you seen the videos of the guy named Chit? He's like got a bowl cut. He works in an office. He talks real funny. He walks in that there's a guy and a woman sitting there. Oh, like a white guy, our age with a beard, and
Uh huh.
and a black woman sitting there talking to him. And Chit walks in. He goes, "Is there a black person here?"
I
And they go,
have seen that. I have seen that
It's so
video.
funny.
She's,
She's getting so
like,
upset. He
"What?
goes, oh,
Excuse
there
me?"
it is. And he picks it up. It's a purse.
yes, I have seen that one.
He goes, Chit, are you saying is there a black purse in here? Yeah, yeah. She goes, there's a white person in here too. And he goes, I don't care about that.
Yeah, I do see what you're saying. What the live is. Let me go to the details here. I wonder if I can update this while I'm doing. So yeah, it does have that thumbnail. Can I change that thumbnail right
You know what? I
now?
forgot a cartoon. Dadgummit. Oh,
I put mine in the show notes. You can put it in the show notes if you need to
I don't want
remember
to.
it.
I'm going to surprise you.
Oh, okay.
Drop my pencil.
Yeah,
Let's see.
I'm learning as we go along here. So how do I change the thumbnail while we're going live? Details. I got details. I see the thumbnail. Change. Okay. And actually, I already have a thumbnail that I've downloaded for this.
What is it?
It's just a picture. You'll see it. You'll see it when I upload it, man. Save it.
No, I won't because it doesn't show it.
If you go to the live stream, you should be able to see it.
I just see us.
Okay, so where were you seeing the thumbnail earlier?
When I clicked on the video, it says live,
Yeah.
and they had a picture of a.
We'll click on
Black
it
Cobra.
again. Click on it
I
again.
have to get out. Let me get out. Hang on. DTT. It still says Black Cobra. It's still Black Cobra 2.
So I'm looking at the live. So if you go to the channel content
Uh-huh.
and you
I
look
see.
at live, not videos, live.
The live one is Black Cobra 2.
Right above it, it shows it's gonna have a little live thing.
No, it
by
says live right in the corner.
Well, I'm looking at something different than you are now. So
Yeah, because I scroll down. There's Black Cobra 2,
well, here, I'll tell you
Bigfoot and
what.
Wild Boy, and Black Cobra 2 was our shortest video,
See,
and
See?
the
You see?
Night of Lepus.
there it is. You see it
Where?
now? You see it? I'm showing it to you on the screen, dude.
All I'm seeing is you and me.
I'm streaming the.
I'm seeing you and me.
Okay. So you're not seeing.
Hang on, let me go to the video now.
Yeah, you have
And
to
now
see.
I'm seeing it, and it's He-Man and Thundercats.
Yeah.
But when I go back, it's still Black Cobra 2. Live now, Black Cobra 2.
Interesting.
It's,
So when
it
I
says-
look at
it says Battle of the Cartoon,
yeah.
and that's all it says. But it's a picture of Black Cobra 2.
Well, yeah, but I just fixed that. So that
Let me go. Let me just get out of YouTube and go back to it.
I'm looking at the thumbnail and the in the live too, and it does show.
I'm
the-
sure our one fan is enjoying this content.
You mean the no fan?
The no fan.
Funny.
Let's see. I'm gonna go to my subscriptions.
So
Subscriptions.
have you seen any There Goes My
Oh,
Money?
it is
recently?
me, Grumpy Old. No, I have not. I looked over the weekend. Okay, when I go to my subscription list, I am subscribing to Grumpy Old Fans,
Uh-huh.
and it has the right picture.
Okay, cool. Excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, we're learning as we go along. Yeah, gotta wonder what's up with that, yo.
Yo, what is up with that?
I don't know. What's up with
I think
that?
it's because Brian's daughter's in the hospital.
Well, that could be it too. I mean, I don't want
That
to.
explains the last 2 weeks. It doesn't explain the last month.
I don't want to record any details of their personal lives. So if you got something to tell me, you can always put it in
It's just a recurring
the
thing.
chat. Oh, okay.
I mean, Chris has said it on air sometimes.
Yeah, they just didn't go into any details. As to,
No, I've probably known the details, but I can't remember them off the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
I'd have to go looking back through scroll back through text, and I could probably find it. I tried finding your list of stuff, and I
list of
realized how much we've texted in the last week since then.
What are you talking about?
I went to look at our chat to see the list that Joey had put down
Uh-huh.
and what you had broken it down into on there,
Uh-huh.
and it took me forever to scroll through all the crap we've posted since then.
Uh-huh.
It's like, surely we have not. Oh my God. Joey and I don't even know how we got on it again last night. Oh, I know it was. I was watching RFC,
Uh-huh.
and Matt got his Vortex from Amazon.
Uh-huh.
Well, I found it, and I ordered one, and then I sent Joey the link, and he ordered one. And mine still says shipping the 17th through the 21st. And Joey says shipped. I'm like, I ordered mine first. I said, is it because you're working for Potter now?
Funny.
You know, the thing. So we got on a whole It's a Wonderful Life thing, and I sent Saturday Night Live when Dana Carvey was on there doing his Jimmy Stewart. You know, they did
Yep.
the secret ending where they beat the crap out of Potter.
Uh-huh.
So I looked it up and sent it to him, but I sent him the wrong one. Apparently, when Bill Hader was on there, they did
Similar skit.
the secret Jewish version of It's a Wonderful Life. It didn't go as well in the test screenings. And it is freaking hilarious. Instead of Bedford Falls or in Scottsdale.
Huh.
And they're having a fight over the sandwich at the deli, and then Bill Hader breaks in. He's the host of the classic show, and he goes, this scene lasted for 43 minutes.
Nah.
Yelling about, he goes, fun fact, Jimmy Stewart was the only one mic'd in this scene. It's hilarious though. And instead of It's a Wonderful Life, it's, you call that a wonderful life? But he goes, oh, you're all here to help me raise the $8,000. And everybody goes, eh.
I haven't even bothered to watch Saturday Night Live over the past year. There for a while you
this
could.
is old.
Yeah, well, there for a while and I think generally you could just wait till like the next day and you can see it on YouTube.
Yeah, it's usually
Pretty
what I
much.
do.
Yep.
If it's funny in the first 5 seconds, I watch it. If it's not, I turn it off.
Yep.
I mean, they were good until they got the whole Alec Baldwin Trump thing. That's all they did, and it's
Yeah.
like this is boring. One week was funny. Every freaking week for 4 years is not funny. Get off of it already. And they got a decent crew on there now. Uh, most of them are pretty good,
Yeah.
but
I haven't
I,
even watched this season.
I just watch it occasionally. The news is always hit or miss. You know, sometimes they're funny, sometimes they're not.
Yeah.
When they make each other read each other's jokes, they're pretty funny.
Oh yeah, whenever they do the news.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah. That's pretty consistently funny.
but you know, sometimes it's just okay. Let's get off of this crap again.
Some of the skits just seem to go nowhere.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I guess this is bonus content for grumpy old fans.
I broke everything down to music, narration, and visuals. I got a top 5 for each with an honorable mention.
And you did not put them in the show notes, huh?
Nope.
Not gonna share.
I want to share them with you when I speak them.
Mr. T.
Mr. T. Dun, 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 dun.
You know,
Mr. T.
I would like to stream some of that stuff as part of this, but my fear is that YouTube will get all up in its feels and tell me I'm stealing somebody's content, and then just
Probably.
block it.
But they're all on YouTube, though.
I'm aware. I'm aware. Yeah, but you
It's
know,
just advertising for YouTube.
kinda like they need help advertising.
I like this 5 second delay.
Yeah, the delay over on YouTube is a little more prominent than it is on Twitch. Twitch just seems to be a little quicker about the stream. I guess
My
I should
TV's
probably.
up, so I keep looking up because my TV's up on my mantle.
I need to
so
make
it's
sure
almost-
and make a backup recording as well. So let me do that.
You
'Cause-
had one job.
I know, dude. Well, I was sweating it a little bit last time because I tried to use YouTube's editing feature,
Mm-hmm.
and it dicked up the recording, and I had to go to a site that is called Google Takeout, and I had to download the entire podcast, and then I edited it locally, and then re-uploaded it again. It's gonna be like, man, Sean's gonna be super disappointed because he wrangled that poor dude into coming on to the show.
I'm feeding his mother's chickens this week.
Oh yeah.
They went to they drove to Oregon to go camping.
They
It took them
drove
like-
to Oregon. That's about a 2-day trip from where you are.
It took them 45 hours. I said, "Well, you're just going to
Yeah.
turn around and spend." I said, "You could spend 2 hours and turn around and come back."
Uh huh. Where in Oregon are they camping?
No clue.
Oh, okay. I've been to Oregon before. I drove through anyway. But
Did you take the trail?
no, I took the highway.
Did you get dysentery?
Not that I recall. No. I was younger then. My stomach had a stronger constitution. It was about a week after I had my wisdom teeth taken out. Me and a buddy of mine I went to high school with, his dad had a modular home building operation north of Seattle. So we went there for the summer to work for him.
Think about wisdom teeth. My wife complained because after my surgery, I was groggy and out of it, and she didn't appreciate that.
Huh?
Yeah, that was my ex-wife.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason why she's my ex-wife.
Yeah, sounds like.
I was watching a commercial. This guy catches COVID. It's Paxlovid is the medicine.
Uh
Free advertising here on Grumpy Old Fans.
huh.
And for one thing, he's our age. He's wearing a damn beanie. He wears it throughout the entire commercial. The guy's got COVID. First thing that happens when you get COVID is your temperature shoots up like 100 degrees. You're not wearing a damn beanie,
No. Oh.
okay? But they're like loading the car for something. He comes out of the porch. She goes, "Honey," and he holds up his COVID test. And she goes, "You gotta look at me." She goes, "Oh, oh," like she's all no. Even Ruth, my girlfriend, agrees. She'd be like, "Gee, Dave, we spent money on this trip. You're getting your ass in this car. You sit in the back with a mask on. We're not sitting home after we paid for all this." No woman's like, "Oh, honey, just go to bed. Take care of yourself." That's one or two because he's got the damn hat on. Then there's that, and then it's like Paxlovid should be taken in the first 5 days of contracting COVID. It only lasts 5 days.
Generally,
I mean,
I had it for I had it for basically a day.
the first time I had it, it was like a week. The second time, it was like 3 days.
So, in hindsight, there was a guy who was going around the office who was complaining about how he wasn't feeling well.
And then he licked your glass, and you gave him a big kiss on the lips before he left.
Exactly. Yes, Mr. Timmons kind of big kiss on the lips. He's an old school military guy, and he taught they had this program where they determine what your personality is and assign a color to it. It's one of those, sort of spongy management.
And he's
models.
colorblind, and everything's gray.
Funny.
You get light gray.
So, anyway, we go to my in-laws for spring break, and then when we get back, I mean, it had pretty much lockdown had occurred right in the middle of spring break. So when we got back, I was like, man, we need to go get some toilet paper. We're out of toilet paper. I went to Costco, and I saw the parking lot. And this was during the week, like in the middle of the week. It's always plenty of spaces at Costco. I'm like, screw that noise. I ain't going up in there. Fortunately, we did have some toilet paper we were able to get our hands on. I think like at Dollar General or something.
Were you able to get your butt on it?
Uh-huh. That's the funny thing. I never got the trots from COVID. I don't know why people were buying toilet paper.
Well,
it's a respiratory disease.
Because you couldn't go to the store.
I guess. So anyway, one evening I was cooking, and then I just started feeling really bad. So I came in here, I lay down on the couch, and I just busted out into a fever. And then I slept for about a day after that, and then I was fine.
Did you get the COVID headache?
I don't remember.
I was at work, and first of all, when COVID hit, I was working 2 hours away. The job site was on the other side of Birmingham, and I had a job downtown Birmingham, and I had this one just on the other side. And the city of Birmingham shut down my one downtown. I had a guy on a man lift scraping a stucco building front so we could patch it and repaint it. And I had a guy on the ground with a broom sweeping everything up. And they said, "You're too close together." I'm like, he's 10 freaking feet in the air. The only two people on the street. I mean, but Birmingham just went way crazy with this. They shut everything down.
Yeah.
So I said, okay. So I went to my other job, and I'm 2 hours away. Every restaurant's closed. It's like there's no place to eat. What is Joey saying?
Yeah, he says, about to leave to come back. Sorry, I'll be right there in just a minute.
Okay. So we're working on that job, and it's all during the COVID, and everybody, the owners of the job are freaking out. They're wearing masks every day and all that stuff. Well, I was at Walmart. Walmart started opening up, and I'm sure that's where I got it. But I was sitting at work one day, and I just like, I don't feel good. And then it felt like somebody took a hammer and just hit me dead center.
Wow.
And it felt like my head just split from ear to ear over the top of my head. And I'd heard about the COVID headache, and it just, nothing would take it off. And I went to the doctor's office. There was a Doc in a Box just down the street. And I went in there, and they said, "You're not going to get in to see a doctor today."
Yeah.
And this is on Monday. And I said, "When can I get it?" She goes, "I can make you an appointment for Thursday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
8 o'clock a.m. on Wednesday." I said, "Okay, make it." And I got in there, and they did the little brain swab.
Mm-hmm.
And she goes, "Okay, it takes a few minutes to go get it tested." And she walked out, and before the door closed, she walked in and says, "You are highly contagious."
You got all
So,
sorts of COVID cooties up in your nose.
so the doctor, the best thing you do is vitamin D. Get in the sunshine. He said, "Sunshine will help you."
Interesting.
He said, and I was home for. My boss made me go to work. He said, "Just sit in your truck." I had pneumonia one year, and he made me sit in my truck all day. He said, "I just need to have you there." He said, "Answer questions if they have any." So on the weekend, I was like feeling like crap, and I said, "I'm gonna take a shower. Get my muscles hurt, so I'm gonna take a shower." My blood pressure either rose or dropped in the shower, and I about passed out. I had my phone up on a shelf in the shower,
Uh-huh.
and I was in the bathroom floor, and I'm like trying to reach my phone. So I called one of my friends. I said, "Listen, if you don't hear from me in 20 minutes, call an ambulance and get over here because it
Goodness
means I'm passed
gracious.
out." So I called him back and said, "Okay, I'm fine now." But it was awful. But the second time wasn't nothing.
Well, it's because you'd had it before. Plus, some of the later variants
Yeah,
were more contagious but less debilitating.
right. The first one was rough. That's after that it wasn't anything. But
Yeah.
um,
I don't
but
recommend it either way.
I'm outside in the truck and the guys are putting up trim,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, "Send me pictures." And they send me pictures. And I say, "Okay, looks good." And then a week after, next week when I go back in there, they're doing inspection. I go, "This looks like donors. Like this looks like crap. Why did you why didn't you stop from doing that?" I said, "I was outside. You wouldn't let me in the building. You told me I could not come in this building because I had COVID. We should have them send you pictures." I said, "I did. They sent me the good pictures. They didn't send me the crap jobs they did." It's like half-inch gap where two pieces are supposed to meet. They just leave a half-inch gap. I'm
Nice.
like, I like the pictures they sent look great. They didn't send me the crap. Well, you should have
Yeah.
come in here and checked that. I said, "You told me I couldn't walk in this building until today. When was I going to do this?"
Yeah.
Just idiots.
People lost a lot of sense of rationality
They did.
during that time period. One of my favorite COVID stories is when I went to Target. I mean, the shelves were bare, man. I mean,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
they wiped out except for Rao's pasta sauce. I'm like, damn, Rao, you must be bad because nobody wants you.
Well, everybody was getting cleaning products, Lysol and Clorox wipes and all
Yep,
that. And I think they just, if I got to get that, I got to get paper towels. Paper towels running low. I better grab toilet paper.
yep.
And everybody just went stupid crazy.
It's panic
Hand
buying.
sanitizer.
Uh huh.
It was.
Panic purchasing.
I still got toilet paper I bought when they came in. I said, "I'm just going to load up." I still got toilet paper from that first wave of
I
COVID.
keep I keep a stash above the garage just in case shit hits the fan. So,
Literally.
yep, exactly.
When I had COVID the first time, it was later in the week, and I was feeling mildly better, and I was hungry. I lost 10 pounds when I had COVID.
Not a weight loss program I would recommend.
Well, yeah. But we went to go get some Japanese food, and before you walk in, they would shoot you with a thermometer, rate lower gun, make sure you weren't running a fever.
Uh
And I was knee deep in COVID. They didn't register.
huh. Funny. So you went to like a hibachi grill or like
It was like that, yeah, something like
yeah,
that. It wasn't the one they were like cook in front of you, but they brought you the food.
yeah.
But it was like the only thing that sounded good that day. I'm on that job and
Sushi and
not,
COVID.
yeah, well, I didn't eat sushi. Uh, but while on that job, non-COVID related, we went to a Chinese restaurant one day, me and two of my guys, and we sit down. One of my guys orders a beer. I said, "What are you doing?" He says, "My time off. I'm off for lunch." I go, "But you got to go back and run equipment. I can't have you drinking." I'm like, "You're an idiot." Same guy, he wanted to work over the weekend. I said, "Okay, I need all the trash in the building picked up." It was had a bunch of garage doors. I said, we cleaned off and brought in the backhoe because it was supposed to get rainy and muddy over the weekend. I said, whatever you do, do not take the backhoe outside. I don't want to get muddy. Calls me Saturday, goes, I got the backhoe stuck in the mud. I'm like, how? It's in the
Oh.
building. So I was holding the trash around. I said, what were my specific instructions about the backhoe? Don't take it outside. I said, so how do you get stuck in the mud? I mean, it's just stupid people. Speaking of which, hey, Joey,
I had that coming. Hey,
did you see
How's
my
it
other text
going?
from Amazon?
uh,
No, he doesn't look at my text. I'll text him. I
Dude,
get a response 6 hours later.
I've been like,
Keep busy.
today's been
Just
one
love
of
your
them
kids more than you do
days.
me. You just do that. Love your kids first.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true.
You're not his third kid.
N- I don't know that that's possible.
Your little friend.
Oh, according to my mom. Did you get your
No,
you did?
that's what I texted you. It's supposed to arrive Monday.
Sorry, there's no light there. I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
Mine says
Stupid.
arriving Monday. And then oh, he walks off while I'm talking. He just walks off.
Got to put a little light on the situation so you can gloat.
Did the light change any?
A little
Did
bit.
it? I don't know.
Not really.
No.
Not really at all.
You're still living in
I
shadow,
opened the closet
man.
door and turned
I
the
opened-
light
I
on.
turned the
Oh,
night
well,
light.
crap. Anyway,
We can
vor-
tell
Well, what's happening is your
Vortex,
camera's picking up the light behind you.
yeah.
So, yeah, it's making everything in the foreground dark.
Yeah. That arrived. That they finally marked it as shipped. Mine's marked arrive Monday, even though I ordered mine a half hour before you did.
Yes,
And
I
then-
know. I'm sorry.
And then
do,
my
do
Constructicons
you want
are
this one?
no,
You can have it.
I just like the bitch.
Okay.
My Constructicons are scheduled for Tuesday, but they haven't shipped yet.
All right. Bob, what have you been doing? Have you ordered any of this stuff? Do you care?
What stuff are we talking about?
Specifically, like the Combaticons, the Constructicons, those guys, the aerial bots.
Mm-mm. Nope.
No, you
Nope.
skipped them.
Dude, I've already got a couple of Constructicon sets already. I just don't
Sure.
have room for another one. And honestly, I don't need more green ones. If they come out with them in a different color, I will
I got
certainly
you.
consider it.
They sell spray paint at Lowe's.
So
yeah,
what? Okay.
well, it
Like-
won't transform correctly, but
So what are your two versions? You have G1 and what else?
so I've got a clear. It's called Constructor. It's a third party, or if you prefer, IP theft version.
It's not theft.
That's the one that I won from TF Source
Okay.
during Christmas many
They're
years ago.
clear.
Yeah, it's clear. It's clear.
I've often seen clear construction equipment on the job site.
Yeah, it's invisible, is it?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's called Constructor. I want to say. I could probably find a picture of it. It's really big too. It's like
That's what she said.
yeah, she lies sometimes. Uh,
Oh, don't say that.
it's bigger than the Combiner Wars version was. I think that's what it was.
Really?
The previous
Dang.
one was. Yeah.
That's a big fella. And I guess she probably said that too.
Yeah. She lies again.
She lies. Such a liar, man. Keep telling him lies.
Yeah. Well, you know, she didn't want to shatter anybody's fragile ego.
Yeah.
Okay. And he's clear. Let me find you a lovely picture. I mean, I've got a butt ton of pictures on my computer too. I could do, but
You
know.
got butt tons.
a butt ton of pictures.
You got a button for pictures?
Yes, I have a button for pictures.
Yep.
Yes, it's on
Do
the
we have
camera.
an official intro? Like when do we actually start the podcast?
Not really. No. Do you want one?
No.
Just
Okay.
preamble of meandering.
Yeah. Just
The last
we're,
one started with me whistling Star
we're-
Trek for 15
we're
minutes.
just a bunch of rambling old men. So you know.
It was a black screen and just me whistling.
Let me go to my toy pictures. I have a bunch of pictures of this thing.
You got a butt ton?
Yes, a butt ton. A butt ton.
So
Actually,
one of
I have 110 pictures of this that I put out on that
Dude.
I put out I put out a selection of on like the Twitter back when it was called Twitter. But yeah, he's got light up eyes. Let me find if I've got a picture of him right beside the other one. Yeah, here it is. Is that a better picture side by side? Here, let me send you this. I'm going to drop this in the chat. See how this goes. Oh, look at there. So you should be able to see that picture there.
Nope. Oh, there's a chat.
Give it a hot, yeah.
That's it. Show it to our fans, why don't you?
In the chat.
To all our subscribers called me.
All the subscribers called you. I can do that here in a second. Here's another really
yeah.
good picture of his eyes.
How do you make it? Oh, it takes a minute.
Well, I can't help you with that if you want to know how to make it bigger, Sean.
He's got the screaming face.
He does
Does yours have the scream? Is this the picture of yours, or is this
That's
just a
mine.
picture of
That's the.
That's yours.
Yep, that's actual mine.
Why is Sergeant Slaughter between them?
screaming face?
Because
He's got to keep them.
you got to keep them in line.
Yeah, who else is going to do it?
There's
Nobody else can
another.
keep 'em
There's
in
another
line.
Sarge there for you, Funko Sarge. I hope Sarge gets good money for that kind of stuff.
I do too.
Yeah, I just dropped my remote.
Oh, I heard you just dropped. I was like, did he drop? So anyway, there's some pictures there. You know.
So I have, okay, so when it comes to these things, I have the rule of two. I have the original and then whatever else I want.
Yeah.
I have the rule
So-
of two also. I buy two.
Well,
It's true.
you buy two of all of them. I know that, or seven, or
Well.
also pillows. You have a pillow collection.
And then I
does.
got two.
Yep. So I have the G1, and then I have whatever else. And so now the second one that I no longer have anymore, I did the Modern Wars, I sold it, will be this one. And my Commander class box is supposed to be here Tuesday. Supposed to be.
There's the knockoffs
Well,
that Joey gave me.
like I said, if we get a different color than green, then yeah, I'm all for it. Hey, by the way, how's my audio sound on your end?
You sound good.
Okay, good. I just want to know how well this
Good,
microphone's
good.
working here. But it's the same with Superion. If they come out with G2 colors, I'll go for that.
Gold dust in a bag.
Well, I mean, presumably that will not be a problem with a new toy. It'll just
Tonight's episode brought to you by Coca-Cola.
it'll just yellow before it's time.
Coke Zero.
You got to hold it up, Joe, if you're going to talk about it.
I can't, it's in a cup.
Then how do we
with
know
ice.
it's really that? How do we know that's a product?
Hot
'Cause I have
tea.
I have a fridge full of it.
But that's my thought on those anyway.
Is it Coke Zero or Sam's Zero?
No, this is like this is the OG.
Is this
Coke
becoming an
Zero
episode to
Zero.
get the skinny?
Yes. Let's get the fat.
No, I just
Get
like
the
I
fat.
like the Coke Zero. Well, I like the Coke Zero. It's the only diet drink that's any good at all. The rest of them
Dr.
sound
Pepper
terrible.
doesn't taste bad.
Here's the caveat: if you like Dr. Pepper, which I don't, so
They let you in the
He's not
South
allowed
after saying
back in the
that?
state of Texas.
I don't know, man. Dr. Pepper is very polarizing. People either like it or they don't like it. There's not a whole lot of in the middle on
You
that
go to
one.
med school for
It's
8
like root
years
beer.
and then come out and tell people they don't like you.
I prefer it at the fountain. Like if you go to a
You
restaurant.
go to a fountain and you eat it.
Well, the Dr. Pepper fountain, yeah, that's here in Texas. Yeah. Yep. You know what the secret ingredient in Dr. Pepper is, right?
Love.
Oh yes, of course. Prune juice. Prune juice.
It's Vulcan drink or Klingon drink.
Prune juice.
Worf said prune juice is the drink of warriors
Well, yeah.
because you got to fight all the way to the bathroom.
Exactly. But yeah, back to
Okay,
Devastator.
why is it called prune juice when it comes from plums?
I
Because
don't
prunes
know,
don't
dude.
have any juice.
I don't know. I didn't name it. It was here before I got here.
Are you sure?
It was here
Kinda
before I
old.
got here.
You're kinda old.
I am kind of old, but I don't think
God, I'm
prune
not as
juice
old
was
as you.
invented after 1970.
I'm only 54, so I'm not as old as you.
Well, not yet anyway.
No.
So, I mean, you know, if you prescribe to a singular point of creation in the universe, we're all the same age technically, because matter can be neither created nor destroyed.
You'd be converted.
It
It
can
can be converted to energy,
it
in
can
which
be
case
converted
it
to
wasn't
energy.
matter
Can
at that point.
Be transformed.
it can be transformed.
Can it be converted?
Dun.
Oh, it is a world transformed.
Surprisingly, Transformers didn't make any of my lists.
Just
Not any at
Nope.
all.
Just
Not
one of
any of the
mine.
seasons.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
One of the seasons made one of my lists.
I mean, you got to admit that the G1 theme,
not good.
it's ass, and the
It is.
animation's kind of ass too.
It is.
Well,
It
every season was
absolutely
different.
is.
But the best theme we can all agree was Mr. T.
Mr. T.
See,
Joey, you want to introduce what our theme is this week? Since you're hosting.
Man, this is something that I have a lot of love for. I love
Mr. T?
intros. Yes, I do. I love Mr. T.
Oh yeah.
I would never tell Mr. T to his face they don't love
I
him.
pay the food, don't love
They end
Mr.
up
T.
beating me up. Like, yes, I eat your cereal. I watch your cartoon.
I forgot that
Rocky
cereal.
3 is my favorite Rocky. All that stuff. You
Uh-huh.
know?
You
Who's
pity
gonna
the
say otherwise?
fools. That
I
and
pity-
you know that Murdoch's crazy.
Hey,
ducking me,
crazy
Rocky.
fool.
You ducking me.
Yeah, you've been ducking me. You've been ducking me. No, it's cartoon intros. I love cartoon intros. A lot of times, especially in the '80s, the intro was more entertaining than the show
The
itself.
actual cartoon, yes. More
Yeah.
effort was put into the intro.
They
than
were
the
very
show.
explanation-
Thundar, we're looking at
expletive of
you.
what you're.
Yeah,
They tell you what the show is about, so you don't have to watch an introductory episode.
yes, they
Things-
do. But that's fun. It's so much fun, though. I mean, I had my kids watching these, and they were like, "Wow, that's really neat." And I'm like, "You've seen this before?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I've never really paid attention to it."
Yeah. Now,
And my daughter was like, who is like really into animation and where things are animated and how it's animated and stuff like that. She was like, "Who animated that? And why didn't they animate the rest of the show?"
Uh-huh. Yep.
That's a good.
Well,
Yeah.
in some cases too, like the animation could have been done in Japan. That's where you were going to
Yes.
find the high quality animation during that time period.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then the
Uh-huh.
low quality stuff was done in Korea.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Yeah.
Yep. And that's generally why you see a difference. I mean, the main reason that the movie looks better than a lot of the
What movie?
episodes, Transformers the movie,
okay.
looks better than a lot of the episodes is that
The Michael Bay.
no, not the Michael Bay movies.
No, it's the
Transformers,
Transformers
the movie.
Yeah.
The Transformers,
Transformers
the
1?
movie from
The Transformers.
1986.
Oh,
Yes.
The 86 Transformers. That's typically the reason that animation looks better than the show is that was done by the Japanese studio.
that was the name of it. The Japanese studio.
No, I think it was Toei's animation studio. So, but yeah, I mean that's why it has a more sleek feel. Although it does have quite a few animation errors in it as well.
So you say the Transformers felt slick.
I did. So yes,
Transformers
oil
felt slick.
slick and
Yeah.
oil slick.
Yep.
I think he was a Gobit.
Are you making some sort of double entendre?
Me?
Because Transformers is full of double entendre.
I would never.
Hot Rod, we're looking at you, buddy.
My
I don't
favorite
think
is
Sean
Windbreaker.
has ever. I don't think he's-
Windbreaker is my absolute favorite.
Do what now?
Windbreaker. G2
Windbreaker. Oh yeah,
What
absolutely.
about wearing a windbreaker? How about that?
Huh?
What about wearing a windbreaker or
Oh,
a walking
yes.
windbreaker?
I forgot about those.
Especially if it's a members only.
Oh well, you're in a club by yourself if you're walking around with a windbreaker.
Yes. 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 indeed.
Anyway, we digress. You got an intro for us, Joey?
Well, I mean that's kind of the whole that is the theme is that I've
You
always
dig the
had a-
'80s cartoon tunes, is what you're
Well,
telling
the
me.
the '70s as well, especially the Japanese cartoons. G-Force, I mean, whatever you want to call it, Gatchaman, Battle of the Planet. It's the same thing to me.
Yeah.
The version I saw is what I put down for a list of options, and that was optional options because I told you guys if you had any more, please feel free to throw them out there.
Oh yeah.
We did.
But like, man, when I was like a little kid, I couldn't get enough of watching Battle of the Planets. That was awesome. I know that was from the '70s at some point. I just don't know when exactly. I was
Yes.
watching it in the early 80s.
74 was when
74.
Gatchaman came out. So
I know I watched Battle of the Planets before school because I would think about the whole bus ride to school. What happened that day?
here's your fun facts. So like you said, there's Battle of the Planets.
Get the pipe.
That's right. Absolutely.
Yeah, you better.
There's Battle of the Planets and there's G-Force. There we go.
Now tell us what the difference
Yeah.
is.
So the difference is that Battle of the Planets edited out a lot of the violence that was considered unacceptable by American parents, and they put Seven Zark 7 into those segments that
The best character ever
no, wrong.
with his girlfriend Susan.
Yes, and
had a sultry voice.
Sexy Susan.
And then you got a dog as well, a robot dog, if I recall correctly,
Yes.
like K9.
Yes.
Which did they not steal that from Buck Rogers?
Or
Or was that from
K9?
Doctor Who.
Doctor Who. Doctor Who. Yep. K9's from Doctor Who.
It was either Buck Rogers or
He had Twiggy. Twiggy.
No, Twiggy
No,
was
no,
the
no.
robot guy.
hold up, guys. Let me get my thought
Dr.
out.
Thermopolis.
Or it could have been Battlestar Galactica that had some sort of a robo dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
they had a Daggett.
Daggett, who was
Okay.
a chimpanzee in a robot dog suit.
Right. There we go.
Yep.
Okay. That's what I was thinking of. All right.
So I maintain that Gatchaman is the superior version of that cartoon.
Is it the superior intro?
Well,
It's a pretty good intro too.
Wait. If
Da
you're
da
talking
da
about,
da 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 da.
was the little kid retarded in the Gotcha Man version?
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Actually, Junpei,
His
Junpei,
name was Junpei.
Junpei the swallow was like the
Oh
most.
God, I think
That was
that's
the bird.
worse.
That was the
I
bird.
think it's worse.
So you had Ken the eagle, you had Rui the condor, you had June the swan, you had trying to remember what the owl dude's name was. They called him
Tiny.
Hootie in the American version.
And
Hootie.
the wolfish.
Hootie, yeah.
He was underwater a lot.
And then there was Junpei, who was the swan. He was the
thought it was
most
Kiop.
vicious. They called him Kiop here, but he was the most vicious character of the whole bunch. Like he was like
didn't have the
Okay.
mental capacity.
he was like a little trickster,
Uh-huh.
but like when it came to fighting, he was the dirtiest fighter of the whole bunch. And here's the other thing about the cartoon: it's called Battle of the Planets here, right?
Yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
they're battling against Spectre,
Yes.
who are alien invaders. In the
Yes.
Japanese version, they are earthbound domestic eco-terrorist.
Yeah.
They weren't. There was no Battle of the Planets. It was all earthbound.
And the
Nobody was from another planet.
and the head bad guy in Japan was a guy and a girl. Wasn't it?
Yes.
Because here it was always like, oh, he's really a girl. I didn't realize
they
that.
made it where it was his sister here.
Yeah.
So there was a brother and a sister, and they would make it where they were like two different people. But in Japan, he was gender fluid. Sometimes he would be male, sometimes he would be female. Yep. So pretty controversial, I'm sure. Even
Like Pidge.
Who? Pidge?
Pidge
Oh yeah,
from Voltron.
from Voltron.
Yeah, John that's
Yep.
the newer Voltron, but yeah.
Well, Pidge.
Well, people
was
were
Pidge
always
supposed to
wondering
be
about
a female
Pidge.
character to begin with in Japan. I never was sure about that.
Who knows?
Well,
Who knows? They butchered
that's-
that one bad.
They butchered that one bad. That's why I threw that one out there, because Battle of the Planets, Voltron, anytime where you have like the 5 teenager kind of
Uh-huh.
team, there's always the one little guy.
Yep.
Right? So Pidge was the Kiop or the
It-
or whatever you want to call him.
Yeah.
Whatever he was in Japan. I
Yeah.
don't know what. Yeah.
Now, in Japan, were they 5 orphans budding as one?
They were 5 orphans. Red.
Why is it always got to be orphans?
I
Why
wanna-
can't that we have to have people who don't have family because that way if they died, nobody cried.
Well, so the Ken the Eagle, there was another character that was supposed to be his father, but he didn't know this. I want to say he was called Red 7, something like that. But he was
Was he
part
the
of.
one who made Seven's Arc 7?
No, he was a member of a team that also was fighting against Galactor. Yeah, so.
Were they fighting as one?
No, they were pilots. They just all flew in fighter jets.
So they weren't 5 fighting as one.
Not those guys.
Okay.
No.
Not everybody can be that cool, you know. They
It's-
want to be, but
it-
they can't.
It's the same way with the space battleship Yamato, which when they brought it here, they called it Star Blazers.
The
They
much
cut.
superior version.
Mm, no, space battleship Yamato is a better version.
They didn't
Uh,
speak English though.
No, they didn't. They spoke Japanese, but you can read the subtitles if you want.
I can't read.
So, well, you are in Alabama. I don't know what to tell you.
I can't read.
So anyway, there are two big differences. One in the original intro cartoon, like the first episode, they talk about the Japanese people's valiant fight against the invaders during World War II.
Weren't they the invaders on everybody?
I know. Yeah, they conveniently
China
they,
about that.
They exactly they conveniently forgot what they did to China. Conveniently forgot a
Oh,
horrific
gosh.
thing that they did
Yes,
to the
Pearl.
people of
I'll never
Nanjing.
forget when Pearl Harbor invaded Japan.
Exactly. Exactly. So anyway, that being said, the space battleship Yamato is the battleship Yamato from World War II that
Right.
they retrofitted into a spaceship.
Well, they did it to disguise the fact that they were building a spaceship. They
Right,
built it
under the
inside of it
hull. Exactly.
Yeah.
It was slightly smaller.
because the ocean had boiled away by that
Mhm.
point.
Yep. Yep. And if you haven't seen it, I recommend watching Space Battleship Yamato or Yamato 2099, which is an updated version from about
Have
10
you seen
years
the live
ago.
action?
No, the live action one I've seen is not that good, in my opinion.
It rushes it too much.
It does. Well, I
'Cause
mean,
it's supposed to take a year.
they're doing the entire series in a 2-hour movie.
You can't do it.
You can't do it.
You can't capture all the stuff that happens.
Mm-mm. But yeah, if you haven't seen 2099, I definitely recommend it.
It's almost like trying to do the entire first 2 seasons of Avatar: The Airbender
In one
into a
movie.
2-hour movie. It
Can't
just
be
doesn't
done.
work.
Nope. Turns out. Well, and you've got enough people who are really familiar with the source material. Yeah, they're not going to be fans of it.
No.
But there was that part, and then there was some of the violence that occurred. And,
What violence?
Well, they were at war with
It
the
starts off with
Gamelons.
like the American version starts off with a ship and the whole crew, like a whole fleet, being blown out
Oh
of
yeah,
space.
yeah. But I'm talking about like more direct personal violence, not
there's
abstract
some-
violence like a ship.
There's some
blowing up.
pretty direct violence. People getting shot and everything
Uh-huh.
else.
But
I love Star Blazers though.
oh yeah, it's a great cartoon. It's a great cartoon.
All right,
Yeah.
Joey, what are your
Everything-
breakdowns on these things?
Well, the breakdowns come in the overall visuals, which I mean, let's be honest, that's what I was mostly looking at when I was a kid. But also, uh, the music. Some of it actually bothered to have music,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
And some of it was just sound
Mr.
effects.
T.
Right, and obviously that's Sean's number one on all of them.
Yeah,
That's
of course.
totally cool.
It's-
If Mr.
it's
T
so-
were here and he asked you which one you picked, you're going to be like, I picked all 5 Mr. T
That's right.
for all 3 categories.
All 3 categories, all 5 spots, Mr. T.
All it's Mr. T.
Mr. T.
And he would say that's good because otherwise I'd have to start pitying fools. So anyway, so music narration, because a lot of times narration, they would tell you a story. They would tell you the whole story up front.
Yep.
Like one of you guys just said before about the whole show. So if you had missed every episode up until the last one, and that's the only one you saw, you at least knew what you were coming into
Right.
seeing the last episode. So, some of them are good. Some of them really don't have anything, which is kind of too bad. Some of them are really good at it, and some of them are like, meh, So yeah, music, narration, and visuals. So yeah, so there
All
we
right,
go.
that's the 3 breakdowns I did. Okay.
Yep. I got 5 for each in all 3 categories. So who wants
Joey-
to go first on the ratings? Joey?
Joey's hosting, so he gets to
Go for
first.
it, man. Or he gets to pick first. He could flip a coin if he wants to. A 3-sided coin.
All right, so I'm gonna count down. Okay, counting down all the way, starting with number 5
But
for
first,
music.
a phoned-in dedication.
Yes, this is from Sally, phoning it in to Frankie. No, okay. Actually, it would be from Zan to Jana, I guess, because this is Super Friends. Super Friends had an awesome theme music. I loved it. It sounds cool.
Which
It's
year
not.
specifically are you going with?
Yes.
There is differences because you had
Yeah.
Ted Knight doing the first three, and
They
then I
did,
guess he
but
got
they're all
sick.
really good.
But the last one with Darkseid, they didn't have any
I guess
narration.
I'm gonna go with the original then.
I'm gonna argue that the Challenge of the Super Friends with the intro with the Legion of Doom has the strongest theme song.
You think
For
so?
wait a minute, we're talking strictly
Was
music.
that 83?
Yeah,
We're talking
There's
strictly music here.
strictly
78,
music.
80,
No, I'm talking about
83.
They're
narration.
pretty much all identical music wise.
Yeah,
I think 83 was Challenge of the Super Friends.
it was.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, as a kid, I always thought they had an awesome
Wait a
theme
minute.
song.
83 was Galactic Guardians, wasn't it?
No.
I don't know anything
Where they were
about
going
Galactic
up against Darkseid, isn't that what that
You
one was
had
called?
okay. You had Marvin and Wendy,
Yeah, that was the original
and then
Super
you
Friends.
had the
Yep.
Wonder Twins.
Mhm.
Zen and Jaina.
Second
Then
iteration,
the third one was the Legion
Legion
of
of
Doom.
Doom.
And then they had the super powered friends, which had like Apache Chief and all them still.
Uh-huh.
And
In
then
a
you
truck.
had the Dark Side.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, the one that I
I'll-
remember the best are the ones with the Legion of Doom. I was really annoyed by Marvin and Wendy in general.
I didn't like Marvin Wendy. The first episode, they talk about Marvin's in training, and Superman's trying to teach him how to fly. So he's got superpowers. After that, he has no superpowers.
No, never noticed him to have any superpowers.
Yeah, just that first episode.
Yeah,
they mentioned that he
the
has
power to super annoy me.
some.
Well, yeah.
And their
I don't
dog
know.
was stupid.
What about
He
the
reminds
space
me a lot
monkey
of that one
Gleek?
right there.
Space
You know
Monkey
what?
Gleek was the true hero because he was the one that always saved the day anyway.
And my youngest child's named Zan. So
Is he?
yes,
Why didn't you have a daughter named Jaina?
I don't want girls.
He
You
doesn't
want
have a
girls.
daughter. And his
They're-
wife
they're-
wouldn't let
they're
him name the
tricky.
other boy Jaina because it was going to be a boy named Sue situation.
All right, so music. Number 5 is Super Friends. 4, I have Voltron, and that could be either Voltron because
It's the
they have the same
Identical.
music.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have the same music. I love the music though. The music to me, the music is awesome. It's very, if you hear it, you know what it is, or
Uh-huh.
maybe it's just me because I'm a Super Voltron nerd. Number 3, I have Wheeled Warriors. That one actually has a song in it.
Yeah. Pretty
That's
pretty
pretty-
good one too.
Pretty good song. Yeah, that song was actually they farmed that out professionally to have that song written and produced and all that
So you're
stuff.
saying all
So,
these other cartoons weren't professionals? They were just amateurs? Is that
yeah,
what
that's
you're
what I'm saying. I'm pretty much saying that.
Well, it was
That's
probably
it.
more studio performers as opposed to actually hiring
So
a
they're
band.
not professionals if you're in a studio. Is that what you're saying?
No, no.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Let's just say
that the show Mask actually did the same thing. Mask is not on my list for this, but they actually have a song as well.
Cher didn't sing it.
No, the person, the unnamed person that's not in the credits is the one that sang it. So good luck finding that one. Exactly. Yep.
Okay.
All right. And only I'm gonna know what Wheeled Warriors is anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think anybody even watched that one except for this guy right here.
I didn't.
I don't
uh,
recall seeing it, but it's got a really great intro.
It
It
was
has-
the
it
later
has-
80s.
It was one of those things that it had one season, like a lot of
Yeah, a
cartoons
lot of
back
them
then.
did. Inhumanoid, Silverhawks. Yeah.
Yeah, my next one also had only one season, Mighty Orbots. That has a great intro.
That
That
was a
music.
Japanese import as well, wasn't it?
No,
No, it
It's
was its
not.
own thing.
it was American, but they stole Japanese visual media. They
Ah.
God Mars, but
Uh-huh.
they didn't steal video, just the concept of the robot.
The
I
concept
gotcha.
the concept of the robot, I mean, is very loosely based on that.
Yeah, I mean it's
Extra-
not
I mean,
tight,
it-
but yes,
Yeah, it's you.
they,
If
they
you look,
didn't
if
do
you
like
look at the
Voltron.
toy,
They didn't re-edit footage. It's all new animation, but it's based on that toy.
Gotcha.
sort of, again, very
sort-
very loosely.
sort of,
So,
yeah.
yeah. And number 1 for me, music is Silverhawks. Silverhawks has electric guitar in it.
I know.
That's true.
Yeah, bluegrass
It
is guitar
has-
kicks,
it has
man.
a bluegrass guy playing electric guitar.
It
Yeah, he
does.
is.
Yeah.
I know. He's also the I mean, he's the cool one.
Yeah.
Why is he not the leader? I don't know.
And of course, you've got the great lyric, partly metal, partly real.
Be real, because we all know that
metal.
metal's not real. Metal's not real. What? What is that?
Partially metal, partially real.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. Do you want me to finish my other two
I think we should all
countdowns?
do.
Or...
Let's all do music then.
All right, go
we'll do
ahead,
music.
guys. Go
On the
yeah,
topic
go.
of music. You want to go, Sean?
Okay, I can go. I had an honorable mention for music. Herculoids, Hanna-Barbera Herculoids.
Uh-huh.
It sounds almost like the Outer Limits, the music.
Yeah. No, that is a good one.
It's got some funk to it.
Yeah.
And then my number 5, I had Speed Racer.
It's a good one. Now, are we talking about the original one or the surf sound one in
There
English?
he goes, there goes Speed Racer.
The surf
He's a
sound one.
demon on wheels.
Yeah.
He's a demon. He's gonna be chasing after someone.
It's also a good narration too.
Yes. For number 4, I had Godzilla, the '70s Godzilla
With Godzuki.
with Godzuki.
Why?
Godzuki.
Why?
Godzilla.
Why,
welcome.
Sean? Why?
On my music now, on number 3, I had Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
Spider-Man and his amazing friends.
It was mostly music. There wasn't a lot of narrative on that. It was mostly
No,
just
it's just music.
Na, 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 na. Number 2, I had Silverhawks.
Yeah.
And my number 1 music was Star Blazers. That song is awesome.
Dun,
Yeah, it's so epic.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it's so epic.
Did y'all watch the video I sent you of the Japanese Navy band
No,
playing that
no.
song?
I didn't get to. I'm sorry.
Nah, that's
No.
fine.
No,
Just
we were
it's there.
flooding each other with a lot of videos that night.
So, yep. No, that was definitely an epic one.
Was it partly real?
Star Blazers?
Was the
Star-
music was the band partly metal and
Partly
partly
music.
real?
No,
Partly
no.
real.
No, they
It was
were
all brass?
They were. So, I mean, there was brass in it. Yeah.
So it was
Okay.
partly metal and partly
Yeah,
real.
partly metal, partly real. They were real singers. Yep.
At least partly real.
No,
All right.
I really enjoy the Japanese version of that song as well. The lyrics are the same; they're just translated into English.
That music on that is just so epic. It's almost like a feature film.
Yep.
You know.
Absolutely.
So what you have?
Well,
It's hard to pick a top 5 out of everything.
Here's
Yeah.
here's Bob's top 5. So Visionaries. I think Visionaries has a great opening
How's it
theme
go?
song. Visionaries, knights of the magical light. Visionaries, with powers of magic they fight. Dun, 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 dun. I don't
Come
know.
on, do the
It's
rest
quite-
of it.
No,
Do
it's
the
quite
rest.
memorized.
Do the rest. Do the rest.
I would have to play it. I would have to play it on my phone or something.
It's a good one.
To me,
It's a
everything
good
still
one.
goes back to Silverhawks. It goes, Visionaries, partly metal, partly real.
Well, and then
Partly
really good.
magic,
There you go.
partly not.
Partly magic, partly real. You know what? Visionaries is, in my opinion, is just conceptually a really great cartoon, and I'm really
Yeah,
sad
it's
Really, Don, tell us about it.
that it only got one season. And the main
One
reason
se-
it got only one season is that the toys were out of scale with most other toys,
Yeah.
and they were expensive. But I think Hasbro.
They were a little expensive. They're not too. I mean, they're a little bit bigger than a GI Joe.
Mm-hmm.
But if you were a kid that had an imagination, it wouldn't have mattered.
Well, I mean, you
You
could
know.
have said that maybe the people on Prismos were just larger. I mean, it's a different
See,
planet.
there you go. That's
Well-
called using your imagination
Yeah.
as a
When
child.
they got into He-Man and Silverhawks and Thundercats, that the sizes were just all over the place.
They were, but I think it really is a property. If properly done, Hasbro could bring that back.
Absolutely.
We
they
need
could.
somebody other than Hasbro to do it then, because Hasbro has no clue what they have.
That's very, very true.
Powerful than science,
Can you hear it?
And only
Yeah.
those who control the magic control destiny. They are the visionaries.
I hear nothing now. I only heard the voice.
Funny. I bet it probably cancels out electric noises. But anyway,
And it's great. It's great sounds and everything to it, though.
Uh-huh.
That was your number 5 or number 4?
That was number 5. So I think Mighty Orbots is a pretty good one as well. And number 4, wasn't really familiar with this cartoon, but as far as like just production quality of all the ones that I went through that you guys sent, I think that one is a really strong contender. It's also in one of my other categories as well. Wheeled Warriors, that's number 3 for me. Like I said, not real familiar with it, but you can really tell that there was a lot of effort put into that particular theme. And then Silverhawks, same reason as given before. You got the lyrics, you've got the shredding of the guitar by Bluegrass.
It is one that sticks with you and you can't get out of your head. That is for sure.
That one too. My number 1 though is Johnny Quest. I think Johnny Quest is one of the best theme songs of any show ever. Not even just animated, just TV shows in general. Like Dallas has a great opening theme.
Sure.
Shows like that. But I think Johnny Quest really kind of stands out above.
Especially when it ends with Johnny Quest.
Well, I mean, yeah, they gotta let you know what you're watching. But
I love that show.
It's got it's just got that big band sound to it.
What's your favorite Johnny Quest
episode? The Frogmen.
No. Yeah. Your favorite Johnny Quest tagline, catchphrase.
Catchphrase? I don't even really recall there being catchphrases per se.
Oh, my favorite is Sim Salabim.
Oh, that's right. Haji and his magic incantations.
Sim Salabim.
Let's just say that Johnny Quest suffered from certain stereotypes of its era.
No.
You had the evil Dr. Singh, who was very yellow, and you had...
He had jaundice?
He had jaundice, yes.
He had liver disease.
Okay. Oh, poor guy.
I do not process food.
He was not any kind of like racist code or anything like that.
No.
He was just sick. He was sick. He was yellow.
He was trying to clone livers.
Stop giving him such a hard time,
Yep.
man.
Him and being the merciless, there's nothing to read into either of those two characters.
Of course not. No.
Nope. The other thing is of course Haji. He's a bit of a stereotype too, because he knows all these Indian mystical things. And one of my favorite episodes is when Race Bannon and Dr. Quest were dealing with a pterosaur. I don't know if you guys remember that episode or not, called Toru. And Dr. Quest or Race says something about how they don't envy cavemen having to deal with dinosaurs. A million years ago.
I hope it was Dr. Quest.
Dr. Quest agreed with it. That's a conversation they've had before, and he's like, whatever, fuck it, I ain't gonna even bother.
Is that what he said?
No, he didn't.
I love how Miss Lion is on that show too.
How what? Miss Lion?
Miss Lion. Spider-Man's Amazing Friends.
Oh no, that's Bandit, dude.
I know,
Yes.
but it acted just like Miss Lion. Just there to get in the way and annoy you.
Yeah. Bandit annoyed me. Bandit always annoyed me, and Miss Lion annoyed me too.
Oh yeah, we don't need a pet on there.
Do you
they
know
don't have
why?
to have a dumb pet.
It's just that a bandit or Miss Lion. It's the same thing as having a T-Bob on Mask or having
Orko.
Freaking Orko on
Or Snarf.
Or Snarf.
Snarf.
But you go back to like I don't know how far back they put these stupid.
But at least
like it's gonna but this is for the whole thing's for the kids.
Yep, exactly.
The whole freaking
But-
show is for the kids. You don't need something else.
Yep.
at least Snarf was originally like his caretaker,
Yeah.
and he
His
outgrew him.
nanny.
And he
Yeah,
outgrew him.
grew him. Yep.
And then
And
like Orko,
Snarf could
they
be-
had plot points for Orko where they go back to his planet. And you find out he's not a goof. It's just when he comes to our dimension, his powers are goofy.
Just don't work as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
So at least they had some. But the dogs were just annoying. They got in the way. It was damsel in distress.
So they were dogs.
Yes.
Yes.
But you don't take your dog. We're going to the jungle to investigate these terrorists. Take
Just
your
take your
dog
dog.
with you and
Yeah.
let him run loose in the
Well,
jungle.
Unless it's a really big dog.
Well,
Let's bring all of our pets.
I might bring a bunch of dogs, actually.
I mean,
So
I know. We're going to go to a superhero reunion on an island. Let's bring our little Pomeranian with us.
our super pets.
She's the seventh little superhero that nobody knew about.
Yeah.
Too funny. So those are my rankings for music, and I'll
Alright.
fight anybody who disagrees.
Okay.
That's right.
Sean, did you do all your musics?
Yes.
You did. All
Star
right.
Blazers was number one.
All right. So narration is up next, and fifth place, and this could be argued, but fifth place I have Thundar the Barbarian.
Yeah.
I mean, it tells you if
Everything
you
you
never
need to know.
watch if you never watched the cartoon.
Besides,
it tells you.
Go ahead. Well, the super
just for the
science, the
line
magic.
about savagery and sorcery and super science.
Super
Yes.
science, exactly, or just the term super science.
Exactly.
I mean,
What is
what
super
is-
science?
Look
I
at
don't
the
know.
sky.
What
But it's
is
a bird.
that?
It's a plane. It's super science.
you people on regular Earth, you just have regular science. But since the chaos has come
Exactly.
upon us, now we have the
Super
super
science.
If the moon splits in half, your science
Yes.
gets super.
This is true.
The atmosphere gets sucked away.
away.
The moon
Yep.
split. Yeah,
The
Not
visuals
that
for that
just the
too,
clouds,
I
just the
mean,
cloud vapor.
is
You know.
that all it is?
I mean,
That's
It
all.
only
the
shows the
atmosphere.
atmosphere going away.
It is, and that's what's kind of blocking the sun.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
How about that?
There's this big cloud in the sky.
Yep. Crap just got really bad.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, so so narration. So we're telling a story about the show as we're going. Before we watch the show, Five Thunder the Barbarian. Next, four I've Willed Warriors because it tells you, it gives you a rundown. Third, I have GI Joe. Again, it gives you a pretty nice rundown of what we're about to see. Number two, everybody loves Peter Cullen, and he is the intro of Ultron. I'm sorry, but that's just awesome.
Yeah.
All right. And just because it was my number one as a little kid, I have the Super Friends. It gives you everything you need to know going into the cartoon before you watch the cartoon.
I
Introduces.
love the Ted
main
Knight version, the
characters.
way he narrates.
Yes,
Introduces,
the voice guy. The voice guy is amazing. I wish if I could talk like that guy, I would not talk like anything else for the rest of my life.
Meanwhile,
I
at the
pro-
Hall of Justice.
That's probably what I would say. Meanwhile, back
What?
at home, or and piss my
Well,
wife off all the
Mary.
time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I don't know if you guys remember Ted Knight as his own sitcom back in the day
Yes.
too. Yep. What was that called? Network News?
Too Close for Comfort.
Oh, okay.
He was on Mary Tyler Moore.
Right, I remember because he was the bubble-headed news anchor.
Yes, on Too Close for Comfort, he was a cartoonist, a newspaper strip
Yep.
okay,
cartoonist.
so into the right now o'clock, I did not, or right now years old, I did not know that that's the same guy that was
Yeah.
The
meanwhile
intro
back
for-
at the Hall of
Yep.
Justice.
Yes.
Same guy.
How about that?
Yep. The great Ted Knight.
Yeah.
Well, he was good at the Super Friends stuff, that's for sure.
David at work, he and I, every once in a while, will go, meanwhile, at Genesis Construction.
Do you have little starbursts that come?
It's awesome. All right, who's next?
I guess me. I didn't have it in my list, but the extended version of the Mighty Orbots, where Peter Cullen explains everything about the show.
Oh,
It's not Peter Cullen. It's not Peter Cullen. It's the announcer from Laugh-In.
He gives you the full rundown
He
of all of the
he
robots.
tells you
and-
everything about those robots.
I didn't throw that in there in the link because
It's not really a theme. It's just kind of an extended version.
right, but they did. Okay, so another thing about that show, it only had 13 episodes. So,
Yeah.
but there were a couple of episodes. Before they played the intro, they played that.
Yes.
Then they played the intro. Then you got the show.
Right. So I didn't really count that one. So at number 5, I had Dungeons and Dragons
Yeah.
because they tell you everything about the show there.
yep.
And at number 4, I had Battle of the Planets
Yeah.
because again they're telling you everything. My number 3 was Voltron.
Yeah.
Either version because there's no difference in the
Not
Peter
really.
Cullen, dude.
music. It's
Peter
the same
Cullen.
same. Number
Yeah.
2, I had Thundar. And then
Yeah.
my number 1 again is Star Blazers
Star
because
Blazers.
they go into they tell you we only got to year for the Earth to survive. They're telling you where they're going, what they got to do, or we're all gonna die. I mean,
Yeah.
they tell you all the gory details in that theme song as they
This is
chant
true.
along to some great music for the Earth to survive. Our
They're,
star
they're doing the military march. Yep.
off to distant Ishkantar. it's it's a great. I love the it's audibly and informative.
Yep.
And that's what you need.
Yep.
So
Robert?
I am gonna go on narration with number 5, Thundar, for all the reasons that we mentioned.
Yep.
You know, savagery, sorcery, and super science.
Super science.
Gotta have that super science.
Number 4 for me is any variation of the Super Friends.
Yes.
Because you know they tell you Hall of Justice, Legion of Doom, you know, and some of them they'll tell you who the main characters, you know, the big premier characters are in the DC universe.
And they actually call themselves Justice League of America in one of them.
They do. They do. In fact, they typically did refer to themselves as the Justice League. It was only called Super Friends because the original and Marvin and Wendy, who ruin everything, and the reason why we can't have nice things in the DC universe.
Wendy
It was
was kind of
called
hot. Now I
Super
can
Friends.
handle Wendy.
Okay.
Wendy was kind of hot.
Come
So,
on.
so Sean's first puberty when he was all of what, 5, maybe.
It's like, Wendy
I was-
makes my pants tight.
I was gonna say, I can't remember the name of the. Was it Speed Buggy that had Genie, or is that a different?
That
no.
was Dream of Genie cartoon.
There was an I Dream of Genie cartoon. Yep.
Yes.
Or was yeah, but there was like
They had a car like Speed Buggy, but it didn't talk.
and there was a group of kids, but then there was like another Genie that was like a dude, but he was
Yeah.
bad at it.
Yeah, and he was he was Razzle Dazzle or something
Razzle
like that.
dazzle. Yeah, that guy. So yeah, but the Genie for
Was
me
that
would be-
animated or live action? Because
It was animated.
It was
there was a
animated.
live
Major-
there was a live action Genie one, and a guy was a genie, and there's a live action Dune Buggy one in
Oh God,
in the
that's
Sid
right, there
Marty
is.
Croft.
there is. Yeah, I forgot
Yep.
about that. But the funny thing about the Genie cartoon is Major Nelson and his friend are both teenagers in it.
Oh,
So
interesting.
like he finds her as
This
an
is the
astronaut.
thing I didn't even know.
But then we're
existed.
just retroactiving it to
yeah,
they
because
had
he found
in
her
high
as
school.
an astronaut, so he
Yeah.
couldn't have been a teenager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Unless he was a teenage astronaut.
Maybe
What's
it was
it,
his
he
wish.
and Major
Maybe
Healy
it was his
friends?
wish. He's
It's-
like,
I
I
guess
wish I
every
was a
teenager's
teenager.
wish.
I'm sorry, you guys are talking over each other. What?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Maybe it was his wish to be a teenager.
Oh, well, you know what? That
Hmm.
makes perfect sense. He wanted to get back all those years that he lost being in NASA.
I want to be a teenager with a really hot genie girlfriend.
Dealing with Dr. What was the doctor's name?
Uh,
There was Major Nelson, Major Healy, and I forget the doctor's name.
I want to say Hewer, but that
He was kind of the Mrs. Kravitz of that show.
Yeah, he was.
Yep. I'm surprised you both know who Mrs. Kravitz was.
Oh,
Gladys
yeah.
Kravitz? Are you kidding?
The nosy neighbor. So anyway, number 3, G.I. Joe, Great American Hero, tells you everything you need to know. You know, they're fighting against the forces of Cobra, an evil terrorist organization dedicated to ruling the
Determined
world.
to rule the world. Yep.
That's right. Number 2, believe it or not, Transformers. It's very concise. You've got the Autobots versus the Decepticons. It's all you need to know.
Well, they're evil.
Well, the evil, yeah, exactly. But the point is it just breaks it down. It's really
Yes.
concise. Visionaries, once again, I'm going to put this one at number 1 for narration, just because it tells you everything you need to know. You've got a world where technology doesn't work. It's an age of magic. You've got 2 different opposing forces, and then the Knights of the Magical Light.
Is one partially metal?
Well, their armor was partly metal, but I don't think any parts
Uh,
of them were because technology didn't work.
Okay.
They only
I
had
looked,
super
it, I,
science.
looked
They
it,
only-
I looked it up. It's Dr. Bellows, by the way.
Ah, okay, thank you.
That's right.
So
Thanks.
the only technology that worked when it was powered by magic.
Yep.
That was the only technology.
So-
Merklin.
So could you say I have this magic battery, and then it magically work?
If you charged it with magic, yes, it would
Have
work.
have either one of you ever watched any of the shows?
Which
I have
shows?
not watched Visionaries.
Oh, I have.
Visionaries.
I've seen all the episodes.
You have? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, all right.
Yep. You
Oh,
can
both
find
of them?
it. You can find it on Daily Motion if you want to just pirate it.
You
I'm not
you watch
sure
both
where else.
episodes?
Both episodes of what?
Visionaries.
No, there are 13 of them.
That's
Oh.
the
Just like there was with Inhumanoids. Inhumanoids.
just like there was with Mighty Warbots.
That
Yep.
is a very very
Cut 'em to
musical
13.
intro.
Yep.
Just a guy with a very froggy throat.
Yes, very,
Humanoids.
very froggy
Humanoids.
throat.
I can't believe that was even allowed to be made back then. That was nuts.
Partly monster,
that-
partly real.
Have you watched one lately? I mean, I mean, watch one now, but think about how things were back then.
So you got to remember that was in an era when if you went to the movie theater, you were almost always guaranteed at least 2 sets of boobs.
No,
Yes.
I know,
That's what
but
made
I
it
know
great.
that. But they had the super duper, that really tight conservative regulatory system over the TV stuff.
Yeah,
That was like really overly.
but that's just sexuality. It's generally all they were worried about.
Violence. They're very worried about violence.
Not
No one in G.I. Joe
really.
ever died.
Well,
Nobody
okay.
in G.I. Joe ever died.
No one ever died in those cartoons. I don't think anybody ever died in
Humanoids, they
humanoids.
did.
No, they were mutated, and then whenever they would go back to their original human form. They would become
Well-
like corpse people, but then when the bad guy was defeated, Decay or whatever he was called, he was played by the same guy who did Starscream. The humans would revert back. Now in the intro, you do see what looks like people falling to their deaths into a pit of lava,
Uh-huh.
but you don't actually see them fall in. So that was
They
left kind of
magically float?
open ended. They were rescued at some point between there and the ending trailer for the TV show.
Sort of like that Fantastic Four episode where the thing's just beating the crap out of all the regular people.
He's just punching out the Yancey Street gang. He was
Yeah.
pulling his punches, man. He's pulling his punches.
And then he beat up a bunch of Egyptians.
He did. He did. He was pulling his punches there too.
The thing
Yes,
does not like
English-speaking Egyptians.
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
People in England didn't even speak English 300 years ago. But hey, whatever.
Well, it's 3,000, 10,000, 7,000. They couldn't make up their mind.
I know they were kind of
No.
all over the map on that one.
30,000 years ago.
That was a side quest right there.
and
Yeah, it
I, and I once again I love the very oriental cast to the what was it Ramatut was the bad guy they were fighting in that
He did look kind of
1967 Fantastic
Chinese.
Four. Yes.
He did. So Ramatut, as you had mentioned, is supposed to be a descendant of Reed Richards,
Yes.
but that would presumably also make him a descendant of Sue Richards as well.
Whom he's trying to marry.
Right, exactly.
So as I pointed out, he was trying to be his own grandpa.
Funny enough that you say that, there's a character called the Scarlet Centurion,
Who is also him.
who is also him, who also may be his progenitor.
There you go.
So there you go.
A lot of weird stuff going on.
Yeah,
that
well,
far in
that's the way
past.
time travel works, man. They create all these
Man.
variances. There's a reason why there's an entire council of cross-time Kangs that's made up of like almost an infinite number of Kangs,
And
sort of
they-
a la Rick and Morty,
They police each other trying to screw their grandmother.
basically. Yeah. Or their great grandmother. But yep.
Wow.
I mean, those characters
That's
weren't
messed
originally supposed to be the same person
No.
when they created them. But
It's he's Kang the Conqueror,
Mm-hmm.
Immortus,
Uh-huh.
the Scarlet Centurion,
Uh-huh.
and one other guy. Who's the other guy?
Iron Lad and
Iron
Ramatut.
Lad. Yes, and Ramatut. That's it. Okay.
Yep. They're all the same dude.
All the same guy.
And there are many variations of him in the universe, in the
Yes.
multiverse. Yep. So anyway, I'm done with the narration segment. If y'all ready to move on to visuals.
All right, third final visuals. All right, count down from 5. I have Voltron, and I'm going to put the Lion Voltron.
Yeah.
To
They're
me,
both
that
good
one.
though.
They are both good. They are both good, and there was supposed to be a third one. I'm sure y'all probably
Yes.
already knew that. It just didn't. It didn't work out. They did the Lion Voltron. That was obviously very popular. They did the Vehicle Voltron, not so much. They had the third one on deck, and then they ditched it.
What was the third one supposed to be thematically?
I think it was Advanced Lines, wasn't it? More bulked out lines.
no. It was they called the what was the Japanese name?
Power Rangers.
Lightspeed Albegas or something like that. So there are three robots. There are three already large robots that form together to become one super robot.
So sort of like the Jointrons
I don't know
and
what that is, but
Transformers,
Magnaboss.
Magnaboss, same
like
character.
a Magnum, yeah,
Prodigus.
like a Magnaboss. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So one was going to be the Voltron line. If you look on the Matchbox old advertisement, back of the box thing, there's a Voltron 1, 2, and 3, and Lion Voltron was 3. Vehicle Voltron was 1, and there was a Voltron 2 toy release, but good luck finding it. I've been trying to find it for like 30 years, and I just can't, unless it's just in bits and pieces. So it was supposed to be Voltron was supposed to be the name of like a team of defenders of the universe. Vehicle Voltron 1 was supposed to be the defender of the near universe, mid universe, and then 3 Lion Voltron of the far universe. And they had this whole thing thought up to begin with, and like I said, they, for whatever reason, they released them in kind of a wacky order, and it just, I don't know, everybody liked the Lion version. I think like me and Don and maybe 3 other people liked the vehicle version.
I like the vehicles.
Did you? Okay. You're one of the 3
I
other people.
rarely saw the vehicle version on TV. It seemed to have quite a large cast to it as well.
So the vehicle version was a lot like, honestly, it was a lot like Star Trek if you had a super robot thrown in with it, because they were actual space explorers. They called the 5 the 5 teenagery guys, people of the Lion Force, space explorers. They were not really space explorers.
They were
There was a
monster
whole-
fighters.
Yeah, exactly. So, but the Voltron one with the vehicles, they actually were exploring planets so that could find more habitation for Earth people.
Yeah.
And they had
So-
land, sea, and air teams.
Land, sea, and air teams. I mean, you watch the very first episode, it shows them exploring a planet. They're doing like soil samples. It's actually kind of boring. It's the last 5 minutes where they actually have to fight something and form Voltron. So it gets
And
interesting.
then there's the crossover movie between both of them.
Yep.
So did that vehicle Voltron toy have like 15 toys?
Yeah.
It did. It
You
did.
had to
And
combine.
It formed 3 super vehicles,
Uh-huh.
land, sea, and air vehicle, like super vehicles,
Yeah.
and then it would all split apart and form Voltron.
Voltron.
Or they could be 15 little separate vehicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, or 15 separate vehicles. I mean, it shows. I think it shows in the intro them all launching it. They have like almost like a Robotech SDF-1 type carrier kind of
Yeah.
spaceship that they would all launch out of the front of, like an
And-
aircraft carrier.
Thing is, though, Diaclone had the bad guys in the Diaclone had very similar.
The Warooters.
Yeah, and they had one. Well, I don't know if it was. I guess it was Diaclone had one with all the vehicles joined together, and the Walrooter had one with 3 insects.
Mm-hmm.
But it was very Voltron vehicle force like, except for like they had the cockpits where you put the little Diaclone driver.
Mhm.
When he became a robot, that became a foot, and the other one would plug into the seat, so you couldn't leave the guy in there. So
He had to evacuate for transformation.
yeah, exactly.
All right. So anyway, visuals 5 Voltron, 4 I have. Man, you're gonna hear a lot of repeats for me on this stuff.
Me too.
4 is gonna be Mighty Warbots because I mean it's really good. 3 is Visionaries. 2 is Silverhawks, and number 1, for me, you can't beat Thundercats for visual. That whole thing is a.
Say
Yeah.
it right.
It's a really
I
good one,
love.
too.
Say it right.
Say what right?
Thunder.
Say it right.
Thundercats.
Thundercats
Oh!
Yeah, dude, and just that the
Partly
whole thing.
kitten,
I mean, if
partly
you have
real.
epilepsy, you shouldn't watch it. It's that fast. I mean, there's stuff being thrown at you on the screen. It's nuts. But
All right,
in a
who's
good
your
kind of
favorite
way.
Thundercat?
Chitara. I mean, come on.
Mine's Pumara. I prefer Pumara.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch
then there's that-
episode 1 of
And then there's that
Thundercats. You'll
moon
change your
chick.
mind.
The moon chick is pretty hot.
Oh, you mean the cop?
No,
Oh.
the second season, the mutant people. They're also from the mutant planet, but they're even worse. So they exiled them to Earth, and Mumra released them. They all had the little crescent moon
watch
on
the
their
Yeah,
one
foreheads.
they had the crescent moons on their
Second
foreheads.
season. Second season.
Watch the one with the space cop.
I don't remember her.
She's like on it's like Chips but in space. She's on a motorcycle, but no wheels because it flies in space. She's a space cop. Anyway, you watch it. You let me know what you think. So, but Thundercats is that? Yeah, that one. I mean,
Was she the hoe
No,
in Thundercats hoe?
no. No, I think that was
Good.
probably Chitara.
No, that was
When he
Tigra.
said Thundercats,
Actually, Tiger was
ho.
the hoe. You
And
don't
he
have to
said
be a chick
hoe,
to
they
be a
should've
hoe.
Just flashed at Chitara. That was that
Well,
funny.
she's the only chick. I mean, what?
My favorite is the.
I mean,
Turns
Yeah.
out Snarf's the hoe.
You ever seen Robot Chicken where Chitara's gonna go to the bathroom and he gets the sword? He goes, "Give me sight beyond
Oh,
sight."
no,
Snarf comes in and go, "What are you looking at?"
nothing. Not why? What? Not. I was looking. I dropped a penny.
Was their bathroom just a cat box?
It was a
no, they just
giant-
go in the woods.
Yeah, they scratch around. Yeah. Oh. Anyway, so that's Anyway,
Are we just gonna
number
skip
one.
the fact they were all naked in the first episode?
They weren't.
They-
They had their fursuits on.
Yeah.
And everybody grew up except for Wally Kit and Wally Cat.
Yeah. No, only one that grew up was Lion-O, and that was by design.
Yeah. His what do you call it? His stasis pod. The glass got cracked, so it didn't work, and so he just aged normally.
What? Imagine if he didn't age and he's like, "Thundercats, oh!"
Yeah. I thought that in the original cartoon they made it where he was supposed to be an adult, like by design. He was
thought
supposed to
it was
age
just
to
an
adulthood.
accident. I
Been a
don't-
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so next.
Oh, was that all yours?
Yeah, that was number 1, Thundercats. Yep.
Okay. On mine, all of mine are that slick, as Bob called it, Japanese animation. Number 5 was Silverhawks.
Okay.
Number 4, surprise, is Star Blazers. It's the oldest one on the list, but it still was very slick looking. Number 3 is Pole Position.
Pole position.
Yeah.
That was a good one. It had one like
Not
really
Turbo Teen?
no, not Turbo Team.
Okay.
They had one like classic muscle car, and the other one drove like a futuristic looking car, and they could do different things. Number 2 is Orbots. That is just such a
Yeah.
sharp looking
It is.
Oh, yeah.
intro. And my number 1 is Adventures of the Galaxy Rangers.
That's a good one. That's a really good one.
It shows them all using their powers, and it's pretty slick too.
Yeah.
So that's mine.
So on the visuals, I'm gonna give Transformers Season 3 props at number 5.
Not season 4.
No, I don't think it was even in our list, to be honest with you. But in general, I didn't find the visuals to be too compelling on some of the Transformers cartoons. But I thought that one, as they progressed
The
along,
Sharkticons.
they got better looking.
Season
with the
3 was a
music.
lot better. Yeah.
Yeah. The music got better. The animation got better as far as the intro goes.
And then you also had the Secret Files of Teletran 2.
Well, they're, I guess. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about when it has to do with this.
From the files of Teletran 2. You don't remember those?
That was at the end, was it not?
Yeah, usually, yeah.
Yeah.
But they're cool, but they're made the season better.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, because they give you some background in case you didn't know what happened before.
Yes.
Number 4, Visionaries. I think visually they do a great job with that. The animation quality is really pretty good. Number 3, classic Scooby Doo. So
On visuals?
on the visuals. So that has a classic visual to it. Just the way that they have the whole setting. They show the spooky house. You got the bats that fly across the screen. So it really gives you an idea of the tone of this cartoon. You know, it's mysterious. They show ghosts and they show the robot,
Ghosts.
the robot
Yeah.
from the
The creeper and
Yep.
the yeah.
I like the skull and the spaceman mask.
Yep, exactly. So you see all these creepy things, and
Yeah.
you see Scooby and he's scared. You see the gang running. At the end they're always running. It's almost like they're running in place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know the second live action movie they made, all the bad guys are straight out of that season of the cartoon.
I knew that some of them were.
Yeah, they are. They used all the bad guys, the Black Knight and all that.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
For the live action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for the second movie, the one Monsters Unleashed.
I don't even know if I've seen that whole thing. I might have seen it parts of it on TV.
I love it when the bad guy, the scientist, is escaping from prison. His name is Jonathan Jacoby, and he's about to jump off. He's made some wings, and he goes, "So long, suckers!" And he jumps off, and the wings don't work, and he falls into the ocean. He goes, "Save me, suckers!"
Screw you, sucker.
Who's the sucker now, fool?
Yeah.
As you were saying, though,
Number 2, Mighty Orbots. Once again, visually, I mean, it's really
Stunning, isn't it?
slick. It is.
It's a good one.
It
It's
is.
a really, really good one.
really is. Yeah, like I've never really seen it before. I knew it was a thing that existed, mostly because Rob Springer had made references to it through the media that he puts out. And Wheeled Warriors would be number 1. I mean, it's almost like a
Wow.
cartoon in and to itself.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
it is.
so much going on in there, and visually, it's very impactful. Yeah, so I mean, Wheel Warriors really they did a good job. I don't know what the toy line was like. I didn't really have any exposure to it. I don't even know
Still
what
got a
year that
complete
even
set,
came
Joey?
out.
Yeah, it's like it's right there.
Bottom right hand corner.
That's almost all of them. There's
I thought you had
I'm
them all.
missing one piece.
Yeah.
So
Fairly
there is
small line.
there's a base
Mm-hmm.
right there. This is called the battle base. If you watch the show, they fly around in this big looking looks like a ship, except it's a spaceship, but it looks like a ship. All right. Well, anyway, so this vehicle right here is parked up on the sort of the back,
Uh-huh.
the top back of the ship,
when
and
you gonna get
so
the ship?
when they what?
When are you going to get the ship?
There is no ship.
Oh,
We'll have to wait for Super 7 to charge us $1,200 for one.
Okay.
And it come out and be really bad quality. Let's see, there were 4 vehicles for each side. Good guys had 4 vehicles, bad guys had four vehicles, and each side had a walker.
Uh-huh.
So I have the Beast
Did it
Walker.
have tennis balls on the bottom?
Yeah, yes. Yes, there's tennis balls included. So go on eBay and find yours. If it says complete, 100% complete,
Make sure
in
it's
the
tennis
box you'll
balls.
find tennis balls. Yep, that's how you get them. And the good guys had a walker as well, but it's really boring. I have the Beast Walker, so
So
I'm
I
missing the
I
other
see some of them look like they're spilling off onto the floor there.
no, I've got stuff in progress over here,
Ah.
so I'm gonna revamp this whole bottom row, except for those guys. I'm leaving them alone. They just need to be cleaned up. But
Yeah, I see you got the canned air at the ready there.
It's
Yeah.
Travis Robotech.
yeah, well, I've brought stuff out, and I've got this thing. I'll bring in the vacuum,
Mm-hmm.
like the house vacuum,
Uh-huh.
and I'll
Sucks
spray
up
the
all
canned
small
air.
pieces.
And then
And-
suck it in.
Yeah, so
Yep.
that dust it up and
Yep.
then suck it all up. So
Yep.
anyway, yeah. There's been a lot of work going on over here lately, so it's
Yeah, I see you got
Anyway.
your vision. You've got your Silverhawks down there.
these are all my good guys, bad guys.
There's a
I guess
couple of
it's y'all-
Silverhawks.
See, you can't see the Silverhawks.
Oh, I thought I saw
Um,
Monstar down there.
Yeah, down there he's got
Okay.
a good guy versus bad guy. The
Yeah,
main
right
guys.
there
I
is
see.
Monstar, and there is Tallyhawk, and there's Quicksilver.
So those original or are they
No,
Those
those are all Super,
Super
7
7?
stuff. Yeah,
He does have the originals though.
I do have the originals. The G.I. Joe shelf right there, it's one up from that.
Oh, okay.
It's got that and Visionaries and Thundercats on that shelf.
That's his partially metal, partially real shelf.
Yes.
Yeah, and actually, we're talking about figure sizes. Actually, the Silverhawks figures and the Visionary figures are sized very well to one another. So
Are the
it's the
Visionaries also
Thundercats.
doing this?
Yeah, well, yeah, the Silverhawks are doing this with their. It's either straight down or straight out. That's all they got.
Get me a soda, huh?
Yeah, exactly, exactly. The Thundercats throw off the sizes, kind of like the He-Man figures do.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Yep.
Well,
If
that
only you had
is.
some Transformers.
Do what now?
I said if only he had some Transformers.
Oh, yeah, that's not what's over on the left-hand side there.
I don't have any Transformers at all. Not that you can see it because it's dark, right? But there's my G2 Grimlock that I've not yet gotten out of the box.
Oh, I thought you bought
Nice.
another one when you were at Target.
No, at our local Target, they had 2 G2 Grimlocks. I was like, I can't believe that I'm seeing this because our Target never has anything.
What shelf is your Don figure on?
It's actually down here, right on the monitor. Here's Mum Don, and here is the best one, Service Merchandise Don.
Is it Smoke Break Dawn?
No,
No.
I think you're the only one who got smoke break.
You got Smoke Break Don. I got Nicotine, I guess. Nicorette.
Funny.
Nicorette Don.
I've got Smoke Break Dawn over standing beside 1986 Rodimus Prime. So he's hanging out with the 86 True, waiting for RC to show up.
Mine, you see the little white blurb on top of the shelf right there? Right there on the corner of the shelf, the little white blue blurb at the very top is my Ecto 1
Uh-huh.
and my Service Merchandise Don is driving.
Don's hanging there.
Actually, Cheetor's driving it. He's in the passenger seat.
I see.
There we go.
So you remember I brought home a new Boss Hog from
Yes.
Canton, and I think I'm going to actually do that one as Mayor Burger from that episode of Transformers.
Yes.
And have him be
yes.
with the Decepticon cast.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, paint him black though.
Very
instead of
nice.
white.
Yeah, he's a brown, I believe was
Brown.
he had like a brownish tan and purple. I think
My
his
first
shirt was
thought-
purple.
First thought when you said Mayor Burger was Burgermeister Meisterburger.
Burgermeister Meisterburger. I've heard
From,
that before, but I don't remember where
the
from.
year without no, it wasn't a year without Santa Claus. It was it was the
Uh,
Santa Claus origin story. I don't remember what Santa Claus is coming to town.
Santa Claus coming to town, yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're learning is the old Boss Hog action figure is versatile.
It is
Yes,
very versatile.
Very versatile.
Yeah.
Joey, do you not have barbecue done?
Barbecue, yes, I do.
Okay.
So he's shirtless.
Well, look, man,
Joey gets them all because he's local.
Uh-huh.
all my stuff is all over the place right now. So nothing is right.
Well, barbecue Don came in a package though, didn't he?
He
Did
did.
yours? Yeah. Okay.
So how did you get Boss Hog shirtless?
No, it's the Rancor Keeper.
That's right. I think I remember you posting a picture of that.
Yes. Yes.
He's,
So I was
he's
listening.
shirtless.
Joey
was-
tends to get the prototypes.
I was listening to RFC the other day, actually today, from maybe a couple of weeks ago, and Don was talking about how Carolina Treat was the best barbecue sauce. He just got through eating barbecue. Nobody brought it up, but they should have.
Should
They
have.
should
I
have
mean,
asked him where you wearing a shirt.
Yeah. So where'd you throw your shirt before you started eating?
Oh my goodness gracious!
If I'm not mistaken, I put the actual picture of him eating on there, didn't I not?
What are you talking about?
Joey's got to find it.
You gotta let's see. I gotta find the packaging. Man. To be continued, guys.
Got things and stuff here and there.
That
Yeah,
was
stuff's-
from the Don Con at Joey's house though.
Yeah, it was.
was
It
the
happened in the
exclusive for
backyard.
DonCon.
It was great. That those
Shirtless barbecue everywhere.
yes, it's true. I saw it.
So you got yourself a G2 Grimlock. I got mine a couple weeks ago. Mine's looking down on me from up on high. So
you got the blue
Sean,
one?
I see you have all of the Grimlocks back there. Are you going to
You
get?
see that red? You see that red bottom of the red box right there by my head?
Uh huh.
Right there, both of those two.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
the Grimlocks up there.
Yeah, those are both Grimlock. Those are both the blue Grimlocks in the bottom of the boxes you see right there. I haven't opened them
Did you get the Godzilla Grimlock?
I haven't received it yet.
Are you going to get the add-on kit for it?
No,
You're going to
Dude,
spend an extra $60 to get what
I'm
you should
not
have gotten.
spending that much just to make them look more like.
they
it
should
now.
have done that to start with.
And I'm not getting Mechagodzilla.
That's exactly it. That was my comment. I went into Discord and I
Yeah.
posted a link to that, and I'm like, well, here's what we should have gotten originally, and it was cost
Yeah.
you an extra $60.
Again, though, that's Takara, not Hasbro.
I don't care who it is.
Don't
It's
care who it
people
is.
making Transformers that are
My
tripping
thought,
over and falling on their face.
my thought is they were thinking about making a Transmetal a Transmetal Beast Wars Megatron, and his head is the same as regular Megatron. So they were putting it on there, and then that's how come his head fits on there. They probably had it as a side mold when they made Grimlock, out of making a possible future Transmetal Megatron. So that's why they use that head.
Either
can't
way,
prove that.
it was a lazy effort on their behalf.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I didn't
Yes,
like it.
Truly.
Y'all may
I wouldn't bought it, but I have all versions of that mold,
yeah.
so I had to get it.
Oh, okay. Completionist, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, I got G1, G2, unreleased G2, comic book G1, Shattered Glass. So
If Takara or Hasbro or whoever the heck came up with that and released it had come up with that Grimlock already with that set on it, I would have bought it. I think tons more people would have bought it
Oh
instead
yeah,
of
I didn't buy it.
the
for that
Sean
very
and maybe
reason.
like 12 other people that bought it.
It was because it was a lazy effort.
It was
And-
it was so lazy.
Not only that, I'm like, okay, why is this truck one of these characters? You have used Grimlock,
Yeah.
you put dorsal fins on him, you give him a long tail just like they did in the upgrade kit by a third party, and you make a mecha version as well. Use
I would've used
Grimlock in
Trypticon.
both versions. I mean, Trypticon might be a little too big for that, but it would be a
Godzilla.
pretty good Godzilla. It's true. I don't know. Yeah.
I would have gotten in a partnership with them and had them release a Godzilla, either the size of Grimlock or the size of Trypticon, and then Takara make Mechagodzilla.
Mm-hmm.
That would be
You know,
awesome. Yeah, it'd be
And,
expensive
and
but awesome.
do them together or as a 2-pack or just sold together, separately.
And they have so many of these other molds that they could turn into some of these other monsters as well.
Yeah.
So,
well, you
I
could
mean,
do
they could have
Mothra
a
out
whole
of
Godzilla.
Matt. What's his name? Mindwipe.
Yeah, they could do a whole Godzilla line, and I'm telling you, it would probably do pretty well instead of the lazy effort they put forth.
It's I know that the whole leaving money on the table has been said to death, but that really is. It's just like I don't like money.
Yeah.
I don't care anything about money. No, I'm just gonna. We have all these great IPs and
Uh-huh.
great things that we could do crossovers with, but we're not gonna do any of
I
that.
could
Or
make
we
Hasbro
might
so
do it, but
profitable.
we're gonna do it really lazy and half-a it, and the people will buy it anyway because they're all we think that they're all suckers.
Well, I
So-
don't buy it, so.
Well,
Neither did I.
Hasbro's main problem is they listen to guys in corporate suits,
as opposed
rather
to the
than-
fans,
rather than
the
their-
people
their
that buy
actual
the things.
customers.
Yep.
and we could tell them all day what to make. Reissue this, reissue that. It's not going to cost you anymore.
Mhm.
Just reissue it.
You could use all
I
those
will
beast
buy-
molds for
I will buy
visionaries.
so many Beast War toys if you put out the good ones and didn't charge twice as much what they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when they released the basic size Beast War toys at Walmart, they overpriced them. Now they're big lots for $10 a piece. It's twice as much as they cost when they come out, but we're talking what 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, I can understand that, but he shouldn't have been $25
No.
for a re-release toy. You didn't have to put anything into. You just have to run the mold. I know it doesn't cost $25 because you have more intricate stuff that costs less.
Yeah.
It's bigger. So it doesn't. They don't look at things the right way. They're trying to where they can make a quick buck. They don't realize they can make a quick buck.
I think one of the quickest bucks they can make is in two different toy lines that they sort of semi take advantage of one, but they've completely forgotten about the other. Is GoBots and GI Joe.
Yeah.
Re-release every GoBot exactly like it was. Don't do anything to it. Don't try to get all smart, cute, and creative with it. Just re-release the old things
Yeah.
on the old card backs exactly like it was. Again, nothing is new. Exactly the same. Price them like $9.99 each, or I don't know what the price would be. I'm throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Back in the day, for a GoBot, you get it for $2.99. That's what a GoBot cost. I know this because I had a few of them. $10, $12, whatever the price would be for today. The point is, you could go and be like, I'm going to get 3 of these today or 4 of these today.
Yeah.
And they would sell like crazy. The same thing with not what they're doing with GI Joe now. The original OG 3 3/4 inch O-ring GI Joes on the original card back. Don't farm it out to somebody else. Just put it out there, exactly like it was. All the characters, because there's a 1,000 of them,
Yeah.
and they would sell like crazy. Those are two things that they could sell in mass quantities. They would clean up on, and they just don't. It's like they don't care about it at all.
One of the things I'm kind of confused about, because they have all these product and they have molds and they come out with things on a pretty semi-regular basis, like some of the classic stuff through Walmart as exclusives. Why do they not have a vintage shop? So
Yeah.
just have a shop and
Yeah.
like, okay, if you want to own these things, I mean, you don't have to go and spend a outrageous amount of money on the back market to get one that maybe is in passable condition.
Right.
So
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of
Yeah.
well, also when you do the retro collections at Walmart, I love Soundwave. I love Optimus Prime. I don't need a new one every other year.
yeah,
Get some other characters. Surely some other molds have survived. If
Yep.
not, if you're going to charge as much as you are, make a new mold.
yeah.
And
You
why
know?
have they not just straight up re-released all of the mini bots? Just
For real.
don't do anything
They should
else
be on
to
the
it.
shelf, evergreen.
Yeah,
They
all
should
the
be
th-
different
all the
colors
time.
every year. Put them out in a different color. I'd love a green Gears, or Constructicon Gears. He is awesome looking. Dog, leave that alone.
Oh, you're
But
killing
you
a
know, I mean,
mosquito.
you go to the Argentina colors, and they're just wacky colors, but they all
Yep.
look cool.
Yep, and they all cost about $300 to $500 each.
Yeah, it's stupid, but it's just like we don't want to make money.
No, well, it goes back to, I think they think that they're still in the business of making toys for kids.
But
And honestly-
they've realized that it's not their market anymore
Well, I get that, but it's like for some reason they just can't give it up because
because they listen to the guys in the suits.
the toy aisle is still the toy aisle.
It's not anymore. Go to Walmart. There is no Transformers section. Transformers 1 and crap. There's none of the new stuff.
Yeah.
You get one store in Huntsville that carries the new stuff.
Well, in large measure, and I've actually talked to one of the Hasbro reps that was putting stuff out at a Walmart.
Mhm.
Walmart doesn't really do that anymore. They don't even have their own people do it anymore. Like Hasbro or whoever will make sure that the product gets out
So they're
on
doing
the
a
shelf.
crappy ass job.
Yeah.
Could just be they're just not getting the inventory. I know you posted that picture from Australia
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
you know, that the toy aisle with all the Transformers. I would point out that Australia is closer to production than the U.S. is.
But their
Man.
market's not nearly as big.
Oh, I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Canada's not closer.
Bob, you
But they
can't.
but they have Toys
buddy.
R Us too.
Their Do you know what their GDP is?
Australia, well, it's probably primarily an agricultural economy, so it's
1.9 trillion.
It's
Yeah.
shrimp and
Annually.
barbecues.
Okay, ours is 30.5 trillion.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
it's like the go. I would put my wares where the money is first. Of course, you would spread it out to the other places.
Oh, sure.
Obviously, they're fans of the stuff all over the place, but I'm gonna want to put it where. All right, so I was listening to on the way home from work today. I was listening to what's it called, Triple Takeover,
Uh-huh.
and they talked about their main audience is in the U.S.
Of course it is.
It,
And those guys are in
I,
the UK. Yeah.
they're in the UK,
And their
right?
main audience, people who listen to them, because I pay for their podcast as well.
Right. No,
Yep.
I'm sure McFeely's the same way.
Yep.
but it was like 43. I want to say, if I remember right, 43% of their listeners, and they may have mentioned. I don't know. If they mentioned their patron number percentages. I think they were going strictly by. Have you heard that one yet already?
Which
Bob?
one? No.
It's the latest one that
I
they
haven't
were
caught up with
discussing.
them yet.
Okay, they were the main topic they were discussing missing link stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, but at this towards the end, they were talking about percentages, and it was like 43% of the listeners and come from the U.S., and that's on all platforms, and it's like 3% come from where they
The
are
UK,
in the
yeah.
UK,
Yeah.
and it's like 1% is Australia,
Uh-huh.
and they were naming all the other percentages, and they were so it's like, oh my gosh, so I mean, it's like
That's where the market
there's
is.
your audience. Your
Yep.
audience is it's so obvious.
Yep.
Just
And-
taking basic statistics from these three dudes that do a podcast
Yep.
can figure that out.
I mean, I love Hasbro. I love Hasbro's product. They do not know what they're doing in the toy
Well,
industry.
I think the difference is we love their product, but I'm not sure that they love their
Mm.
product.
Well,
I imagine
If
that
you-
some of the people on the Transformers team do love the product.
oh no,
But they're not the ones
Transformer-
that are in
yeah.
charge of distribution.
It's
and
the guys in
marketing.
the suits. It's the guys in the suits. They're
Yep.
screwing everything up. And if you have a online presence called Hasbro Pulse, I don't care if Hasbro owns it or not, it's got their name in it.
I agree.
Treat their product right. You can't find half their product on there. Everything they make should be available on that website. There should be no limit on the pre-orders.
I don't
If
disagree
you're
with that either.
pre-ordering, it hasn't been made yet. Sell as many as you can so you know how many to make.
Yep, we've had that conversation many a time.
If I am a member, if I pay to be a member,
I should be
other
guaranteed.
than the free shipping, which I'm
Yeah.
going to buy enough to get free shipping anyway,
Ain't
I should
free
have-
anyway. You're
I
paying
should
50
have
bucks
a
a year
day
to be a
or
member.
2 days of free buying
Yep.
before anybody else gets to touch it.
Oh yeah. I don't disagree.
It's like they're like making it pay us $50 a year to be a special customer, or we're going to treat you like garbage.
Pretty much.
Everything that's good I can't get on there. I have to go to Amazon because they sell out of it instantly. How do you sell out of your own product before it's even made?
I don't
It makes no
disagree at
sense.
all.
And Brian will go, Hasbro doesn't own Hasbro Pulse. They just farm out the name. Well, if you're going to have my name, you're going to treat me right.
Yep. Well,
Or
if
else
you're
I'm
gonna,
going my name.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
Oh.
most people don't know and don't care.
Well, you're my representative because you
Yep.
have my name. Therefore, you represent me.
Well, and whoever they contracted with, one, the site wasn't that great to begin with. There were
No.
some
No.
just general design issues, and instead of making it better, they actually made it worse.
Yeah, they made it
Yeah.
worse.
The
this
landing
last
page
update.
is worse than it used to be.
Yeah,
Oh
it
gosh,
is.
it's terrible.
I
It's
haven't
scrolling
ordered- I
across
haven't-
there, and they got to get to it.
I haven't ordered from them in probably almost 2 years.
The last few
Okay.
I've canceled because Amazon gets it first, so I order from Amazon then cancel it.
So this is what, yeah, yeah. It's so the last, I don't know. Either I'll find it. It's usually, honestly, Sean finds it and tells me. A couple of times I found some
You
things
find stuff and tell me
and
too.
told him about it. I'm being shipped. I bought one of the aerial bots that's Hasbro doesn't have on deck to be shipped out to like October or November. That is being shipped to me now. Which one of the is what is it? Skydive, I think, is the
I
gray
think that's right.
F-16. Yeah, from Walmart. Walmart. And I just happened to be scrolling through there, and I found it. And I was doing a grocery order, and I just happened
Now,
across
have
it. I'm
you,
like,
have you received it from Walmart yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
No,
okay.
it's
All right.
it's well, I guess we'll see. And the thing about
How
it
do you like
is
your
it,
pillows, firm or?
well, it could be it could end up being something weird like that. I don't know, and I guess we'll see. But today, what's today? Today is the
The 17th.
17th, so it's
Yep.
supposed to be here in 10 days.
So one of you guys was telling me that I think it was Sean was saying that they finally got their DevCon ship, but then they said
Yeah.
that
Then they
said it
turned
was
right around and
shipped.
delayed it.
And they said it wasn't shipped.
Right.
They said coming soon, and then the next email was it's delayed for 2 more weeks.
See, I'm telling you, DevCon is a myth. It's a
I
snipe.
have one.
It's a cryptid.
I have a DevCon.
Oh, you know what? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I don't think Bigfoot's real either. Unless you prove it to me, I'm just not going to believe you.
You've
You
never
go
met Rob
find it. You go
Springer?
find it.
Joey's met Bigfoot.
I've
lives
never
in-
met.
he lives
I've
in-
never,
outside of Atlanta.
I've never met the
Yeah.
Rob Squatch.
Yes.
Rob
Pictures.
Rob Squash is real. I've seen Rob Squash. He's very talkative.
He's very
Not that that's
animated,
bad,
very
yeah.
talkative. He's
Yeah.
he is just like he is on this podcast.
Yeah,
too funny.
he sure is.
He's 100% that way. But
Well,
yeah,
I
I've got
remember
I've got a
I-
DEF CON. I'm
I
waiting on my
remember
second
his
one.
RFC days. So yes,
That's
Yeah.
before
he's
me.
a very jubilant individual.
Yes. Yes,
He's
he
a very
is.
upbeat, positive guy. Yeah.
Yes.
And he's
Just very tall.
he's very fun to talk to. But now, okay, so everything that I've ordered, and I still have quite a few pre-orders on the Pulse app. But lately, as I've been finding it other places, and I have been finding it other places, like not a pre-order, but add to cart, pay for it, buy it now. I don't know. I've just been going back and canceling order over here, cancel over here, order over here, cancel over here.
Thing is, 4 years ago, I wouldn't buy pre-orders. I hated them. But distribution has gotten so terrible. If you don't pre-order it, you might not get it.
Mm-hmm. I don't.
Rat Bat, the Rat Bat 2-pack is what got me to start pre-ordering everything, because like you saw it once at a Walmart and I never found it. And I go to Walmart like crazy. I go from Birmingham to the Tennessee state line. I probably hit 20 to 30 Walmarts on a weekly basis. And I don't find crap anymore.
See, I rarely, if ever, buy toys from like brick and mortar retail. Now, I will say that I did see the Bumblebee and the classic G1 face gears at a
Yes.
Walmart in Canton. There was two, maybe three of each. At least there was three of gear. I didn't buy either of them because honestly, I didn't want to spend $50 for two toys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked at them. I'm like, I want to go buy vintage stuff today. I don't want to spend my
Yeah.
$50 on this.
Well,
I
you
didn't-
know, when Cosmos came out, I lucked out. I found like 3 of them in retail. You know,
You're the only one that saw one in person,
and
man.
well, that's the only time I ever saw them. You know,
Yeah.
and that was it. You know, but the Grimlocks I was finding after Christmas. You know, they were restocking those suckers. The
Never
yellow
saw a
Grimlocks.
Never saw one. This blue one is the only leader class Grimlock I've ever seen in a store at all ever.
Well, if you remember back, every once in a while I'd send you a picture of a Dinobot I found in a store. It's all the same Walmart in Gadsden, Alabama.
Right.
For some reason, they get Dinobots.
Oh, you're telling everybody where your fishing hole is.
Well,
now.
now they don't get anything anymore anyway. So, but it's just
I don't
like
know how
I
many
would
people
go
are
in there
going
and
to
say,
flock
"Do
to
you need a
Gadsden
sludge?"
anyway. So.
Yeah, well, that's true. Most people don't even know where it's
What
at.
the heck is Gadsden? Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And,
I mean, I know what it is, but I don't.
You
really
got to go
think any-
through Arab, and
Yeah,
then
and
Boaz.
no, it's not Arab. It is Arab.
Arab,
is Arab,
It's Arab.
and then there's Kateka.
Kateka,
Spell like Catico, but it's pronounced Kateka.
Kateka. We also have a pumpkin center.
Yes,
A what center?
pumpkin.
Pumpkin, as in
Punk.
hello,
Like a
hello,
pu- like
country
a-
bumpkin.
Hey, pumpkin.
How's
like a
the
pump-
frost out
yeah.
on the pumpkin?
Right, like a
Like
pumpkin,
Punky
except a
Brewster.
pumpkin center.
Punky
center.
Brewster was there, and that's what it is.
So they used to sell pumpkins there.
I don't know. I guess, man. A lot of rednecks live there.
Y'all got
So-
rednecks there too, huh? That's weird.
Oh, we're littered with rednecks. They're all over the place. Half of them are related to me.
So you got the same relations that I do. I didn't know we
Quite
were cousins, Joey.
Quite possibly they're Bob. I don't know, man. Dude, everybody on my dad's side, except for like maybe one. Everybody on my dad's side. Good grief. It's redneck central.
Oh, well, I mean, my dad is one, so it's not that hard for me to
I mean-
find one. He's a Farmer John, so
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
ain't nothing wrong with it. That's right. Food got to come from somewhere.
It is.
Talking about the grocery stores have the food. They have unlimited supplies.
Yeah, they got to get it from somewhere too.
No, you don't have to hunt. You don't have to farm
Sadly,
anymore. The
I
grocery
have.
stores have it.
Sadly, I've had that conversation with people
I know.
who do not know that
That
food in the
doesn't-
grocery store just doesn't spawn from the grocery store.
It doesn't spawn at the grocery store.
There's not a
What?
replicator in the grocery store
You mean
producing.
you mean they have to
merchandise.
truck it in on?
You got to truck it in on
Tractor
trucks
trailers?
from factories and factories that source their materials from fields and
The
forests.
factories just make your food.
Oh, so they're
What
making.
do they make it at?
That's where the
they spawn
replicator
it there.
is. That's
They
right.
assemble your chicken leg there in the factory.
Assemble the chicken. What, like in Minecraft?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, not Minecraft.
You
Sorry,
go-
I'm getting my games mixed up. Roblox.
There's
Is that it?
children
I
in
don't know.
China assembling your chicken parts.
Oh my. They have robots to do it now in China.
Yes.
They do
Robot chickens.
Robot chickens, exactly. Robot chickens building robot chickens.
Oh man, no, I halfway grew up in a grocery store, so I know all about where
Mm-hmm.
the groceries come from.
I grew up on the farm. I can tell you all about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we have those all around here,
Yep.
so
Well,
I
most
didn't grow up
places
on
do.
one, but
Most places do. You really don't have to drive far to get to the country.
no,
I just walk
But it's
outside.
it's
No, there you
amazing.
go.
Somebody that lives in a metro area and that's the only thing they've ever known is that metro area.
Yeah,
don't
I
really-
mean, it's not Manhattan, but even then, upstate New York has dairy farms galore. Yeah,
New Jersey's full of dairy farms.
exactly. So, I mean, you drive an hour from any city, you're going to be in the country.
When my middle son was about 6 to 8, somewhere in that, we had a cow that we had a string of bad births, and the mother broke her back delivering the calf,
Good grief.
and so we had a calf, and my father-in-law brings it down to my house, and he gives my son a big old bottle, and he gives him the stuff to make the milk, for it, and he tells me, he says, "Thing ain't gonna last a week." He raised that thing, and then I thought, okay, I'm gonna have a 400-pound pet in the house. As soon as it was big enough, he took it to market and sold it. I could not believe he did that. I was amazed. He said, "I want the money,"
Yeah.
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 but
Yep.
he bottle fed that sucker, and then he when it started eating, he kept it. It was in our backyard for months.
As long as you don't name it, it should be fine. What
much
you
did
name
the-
it?
How much did the cow fetch? Do you remember?
About $500 or $600.
But how much?
Okay.
How much were you into it?
I wasn't in anything because he bottle fed it for a few months, and father-in-law paid for that, and then he ate grass.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You know,
Had to supplement it or anything?
not after that, no.
Nope.
So
I
just
guess
didn't
after
mow
the
that yard.
bottle it. It's just eating grass. So of
yeah, I mean,
course it's taking dumps all over the place too.
For fans
but
of
the best
Garfield,
watermelon you ever had.
Oh, Garfield.
there's a live action Garfield for you.
Yeah.
We would take, when you have a watermelon, take the leftovers, throw them out in the pasture, let the cows, eat the rinds and stuff. Next year, you got watermelons growing out in your pasture, and they are the sweetest watermelons ever.
It's where they've been fertilized.
Yep.
Been dumped
Fertilized
on so many
properly.
times.
You just got to find them before the cows eat them again.
Are you familiar with a coffee called Kuala Lumpur?
No.
No.
So in Indonesia, there are these civets, little monkeys, and they eat the coffee beans, and then of course when they go to poop,
They're hyper.
yeah, no doubt, the seed from the coffee bean didn't digest in their system, and it's in their
Sort of
poop.
like corn.
And people will harvest those beans from the civet's poop, and it's apparently supposed to make the best cup of coffee in the world, like the smoothest cup of coffee you'll ever have.
And
It was-
ironically, it then makes you have to poop.
It does.
It
That's
makes you
part-
very regular.
That's part of the reason why I drink a cup in the morning.
It is me too.
I prefer to just get it out of the way at the beginning of the
Get it
day.
out of the way.
Empty that
It's
thing
like
out.
setting off dynamite.
Exactly.
Touch
Light
the fuse off.
Light the fuse and watch out.
Here, Joey's bathroom. Boom.
Look out, he's done lit the fuse. Get out of his
Oh,
way.
my. You better
There's
light a
nothing
match when
worse
you're
than-
done.
Nothing worse than going to the office, getting my cup of coffee, sit there, start drinking. Somebody says, "I need you to be so right now," and as you're driving, your stomach's going.
Yep, that's why you get it out of the way before you leave the house.
Yeah.
You don't want to get stuck at the local Shell
Yeah.
station.
Well, you ever see that Seinfeld episode where Kramer's got to go and they can't find a bathroom?
I don't remember it, but
They're
I
like
probably did.
looking all over, and he
I
finally
guess.
finds a bathroom, and then he goes, "I've lost it, Jerry. I can't go.
He got shy all of a sudden.
I can't go anymore."
Oh,
Man, I got fuzzy.
You did get fuzzy.
I showed off my kitty cat and then I got fuzzy. See if I can get
Well,
my
Is
camera.
that
Cats are
code for
fuzzy.
something?
I'm trying to get my camera to focus.
Are you talking code?
No. I'm not
Yes.
talking to go.
Check
it out.
Just go,
Hey,
woo,
look, it
while you're
worked.
at it.
It worked.
There you go, it works.
Yeah, it worked.
You're showing the number 4, but you didn't go woo.
No.
Bob's Kitty's now in high def.
Yeah. Yeah, it is
In
kind
some
of
states, that's illegal, Bob.
Mm-hmm. Well, whatever happens between you and the consenting cat,
You can catch Bob now on Only Bob's.
only Bob's. So we got Bob Marley, Bob Barker, all the best Bobs.
The guy I share my office with, his name's Bob, but we call him Sweet Old Bob, SOB.
Oh, funny.
Sweet old Bob. It's a true SOB.
Joey's talked to him several times.
I have.
Is he sweet, or is he an SOB?
He's just like Kathy. I'm talking to Joey, and they're in the background making fun of me.
Nah.
I've talked to several people in Sean's office.
Funny.
Or in my truck.
So
It's like, hey, is Ricky there?
when you're in your office, do you just leave it on a speakerphone or something?
I always talk on speakerphone. I
Uh-huh.
can't stand. My hand goes to sleep if I have to hold it.
Uh
Kathy will come through there. Hey, Joey.
Yeah,
huh.
Hey, Miss Kathy. How are you?
she'll come in and say, "Are you talking to Ruth or Joey?" So
I would hope that if she heard my voice, she'd.
She would
be
know?
positive. I would. I mean,
If I got the
unless I
AC
just sound
running.
feminine, I don't realize it.
if I got the AC running, it's right there where you walk into my office, and sometimes you can't hear stuff.
It creates a bit of a den.
Yeah, I'm all way in the opposite corner. So
Excuse me. Well, boys, I probably need to go ahead and
Yep. I think
No,
we're gonna
okay.
wrap it up.
wrap her
all
up.
right.
All right. So
Now
All
we-
right, so
now we
who's
need
got
a
it
theme
next
song.
time? Who's got it next time?
I want to
Bobbert.
say, is it me?
I
Is
think
it
it's
me
you.
next
I
time?
did because I did the
Robert.
the great movie.
That's true. You did.
Yeah.
So I
Bob,
think
do you
what we
know-
need to do is we need to watch the episodes of the $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman that had Bigfoot in them.
That's a good
Okay.
crossover
Nice. All right,
So that'll be
send-
homework.
with Sandy Duncan.
Was Sandy Duncan in there?
Yep,
she was
she's
one
the
of the
alien that
aliens.
helps him.
That's
Okay.
right.
All right, now I'm fully aware of the episode with, and you said episodes plural. I know there's
Yes.
an episode with
It's a crossover.
there is a crossover with him and the
It's-
Bionic Woman
it's-
and Bigfoot.
It starts off in Bionic Woman and it finishes in the $6 Million Man. They're both in them.
Okay, all right.
It's like part 1 and part 2.
And Andre the Giant is Bigfoot in the whole thing.
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
Right.
ironic thing in it is, of course, that he's got the bionic eye, but Sandy Duncan's the one with the glass eye.
She have an actual glass eye.
She has an actual glass eye.
Funny.
So
Maybe she had a bionic eye and we just didn't know
maybe.
it.
And then one of the other aliens in another episode of Bionic Man, he plays another Bionic Man or an android or something.
An android.
It's,
Yeah.
it's one of those things where they just repeat actors. And
Wasn't
like,
that
he's
the
a totally
actor who
different character?
played Cornelius in the Planet of the Apes?
No,
Okay.
he was not a Bionic Man.
Okay, speaking of
Alien.
Bionics, I got to say this because I was trying to find it online and I couldn't find it anywhere. The show is not good at all, but the
Talking about
intro
Grumpy
to
Old
the
Fans?
What did you
yeah,
say?
that's
This show is not good at all. He's talking about our show.
we don't have an intro.
Oh.
We don't have an intro.
Oh,
The intro to the cartoon Bionic 6.
hmm
That is a good intro.
Yeah.
It's the animation is good. It has a cool song. Now again, the show's crap, but the intro's good. So if you can somehow find one, good luck to you. I couldn't.
is that how the theme song goes? The show is crap, but the intro's cool.
Yeah, that's exactly how it
Commit
goes.
Bionic 6.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember Bionic 6.
Bionic 6.
It's like Mike Brady in the Brady movie where everything looks like the Brady Bunch house. This
It
guy
had
writes
2
theme songs for
seasons.
cartoons, and he just uses Silverhawks for everything.
The animation reminds me, at least in this picture anyway, a bit of the same studio that did the Ghostbusters, which was one that we didn't discuss.
Oh, I forgot about Ghostbusters.
Yeah, that's-
Ghostbusters, yep. And
Walking the street.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That was another one I forgot to mention.
I was never a fan.
Heroes
I know
of the
that's
Half-Shell.
sacrilege, but
You know, dude, at that point, I don't know how old you were. You
14.
Were, so, okay, you're about 10 years younger than me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out, I think I was like 20 or 21. I remember watching it with a buddy of mine's brother because we were working on
No,
this.
no, you were a little bit younger than that.
Was
You
I?
might have been 20. You might have been 20.
okay, wait. All right, so it came out in I want to say 88, so I would have been
Well, I would have been 18 then.
Yeah,
I would have been
17 or 18.
13. Yeah, I would have been 13.
But
So,
it must
I
have been
don't know,
on
I
the
was
air
kinda
for a
getting-
while.
I was kind of getting out of everything at that point. I was in that
Yeah,
time frame. I was kind of getting into electric trains.
I forgot one of my favorites too. A pup named Scooby Doo. Of course, that was '89, but a pup named Scooby Doo is a great Scoob. When they're it's just a great show overall.
And nobody mentioned Captain Planet either.
I hated Captain
It's
Planet.
because it
It's
sucks.
communist
Well,
propaganda.
exactly.
It's so bad. No,
Yeah.
you know
The only
what?
good
That's one of
Captain
those-
Planet is Don Cheadle Captain Planet.
Funny.
There are a lot of things that that came out in that kind of time frame that I
Yep.
wanted to like so bad, but I just couldn't.
Or Cops. That was another one.
Ugh.
Yeah, I tried to like it too. I didn't just no. No.
There are so many though, just so many cartoons.
Oh yeah, they were just throwing everything up against the wall to see what was going to stick.
Yeah,
But you,
yeah.
but
That's
you
why
know,
we had so many one seasons.
Mhm.
back in the day, you had to choose what network to watch. There was no recording,
There's that.
so you
or you-
watched one during the winter and one during the summer, but there was
Mhm.
3 networks.
Yeah,
You know, like what Dungeons and Dragons was on CBS.
you're gonna
wasn't it?
miss
it
something.
was Saturday morning.
But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spider-Man was on NBC.
Saturday morning was more reliable, but you're right. If they were on the same time slot during that
Yeah.
time period. Now, for Transformers and G.I. Joe
That
and
was
stuff,
after school.
that was all after school.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
but
was
Super
always for
Friends
me.
was ABC,
Yep.
and you had to have your time plot. It's amazing you can remember the TV schedules.
Well, you get a comic
Yeah.
book, and usually once a year there
Yeah.
would be an ad in there that tell you what cartoons were coming up for the
Yeah.
upcoming season. And my favorite ad that they had in there was one with Richard Pryor, Pryor's Place.
Oh my gosh, I forgot all about that.
But then you had the cool cartoons. You had Happy Days cartoon. You had Mork
Yeah.
More cartoon.
Mork
Yeah.
and Mindy, Rubik's The
Uh,
Amazing Cube,
Yes.
Yeah, Cubert.
Hubert,
Hubert.
Pac-Man.
Oh, Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man.
Yep.
Saturday Supercade.
Oh, yeah.
God.
Remember that?
They just had all sorts of. Oh, it was Super Arcade.
It was just called the Saturday
Saturday
Supercade,
Supercade.
and
Yes.
it had the arcade themed cartoons
Uh-huh.
in it. It was like
Uh,
an hour slot with
Dragon,
maybe
Dragon Slayer, was that one of the video game
Dragon's-
cartoons?
Dragon's Lair was.
Dragon's, yeah.
Dragon's
Yeah,
Lair, yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
The
It was
video
one
game
of the
cartoon.
Saturday Supercades.
There was
Because
also
there's-
the other one that had the same animation style, that Rankin Bass animation style.
Uh-huh.
Space Ace. I think
Yes.
was
Yeah.
another one. Yeah.
Gilligan's
Yeah.
Island had a cartoon.
Gilligan's Planet.
Gilligan's Planet, yes.
Everything had a cartoon. Everything had a cereal. Everything had a cartoon.
Yep. Yeah, Saturday morning died at some point in the
That was a
early
Bam Bam.
2000s.
Yeah.
Maybe late
Power Rangers
90s.
were on Fox. Fox kind of took over, and nobody else had cartoons for a while.
There was the
Fox
WB, and there was
Fox had
Fox.
Saturday morning. They had Beast Machines, Beast Wars reruns, and Power Rangers like the last year, and then they went out too, and nobody had anything. But Fox was the last holdout on Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
Robots in Disguise was on Fox,
Yes, yeah. It's on
and
Fox
then
Kids.
and then everybody
Yeah.
kind of went to Cartoon Network, and Cartoon Network's like, if we don't own it, we're going to put it on like at 3 a.m.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something. I remember going. Remember those little? They're about so big. I know this. They're about so big. There's little mini TVs you could buy.
Yes,
Mhm.
I had one,
It had a tiny little, probably 2-inch screen on it. It had the
Yep.
antenna. I
but it
went
was
and-
color.
Yeah, I went and bought one of those. I don't know, spent probably $100 on it. I went and bought one of those so I could have it at my desk at work, so I could watch Robots in Disguise.
Right.
And that's stupid. That's the
That's
only
okay.
reason I bought it.
I got one for Christmas one year so I could watch my cartoons.
Yeah. So
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
now
it's-
you could stream most of these things. You just got to find out where they are and pay
But it
for
was
the
more
service.
fun when you had to get up early and watch it. The
yeah.
Transformers Cyberverse. I would watch that on Saturday mornings. It was on Cartoon Network, I think, and it came out Saturday. I would watch it Saturday morning before I do anything else.
Did you eat
As
a bowl
a-
of sugary cereal when you were
Yes,
young?
I'd still do that anyway. So.
As a kid,
That'd be after
on
dinner.
school days, I would get up at 5 o'clock, and I had a solid hour of watching anything before anybody else got up. And I would watch Robotech, and I would watch. It was usually Vehicle Voltron. Line Voltron came on in the afternoon after school.
Yeah.
And then at some point they substituted in Wheeled Warriors, but they kept Robotech was there for quite a while. They played that for a couple of years, it seemed like, or maybe it's just my
Yeah.
fuzzy
I never
memory.
I
from back
never
then.
bought a He-Man toy, a Thundercat toy, or a Silverhawks toy, but I would watch those things
Yeah.
every day.
We had a lot of indie stations here too, so you would find them on all the various indie stations.
Right. And then Hanna-Barbera in the mid to late 80s did a Sunday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
You could watch it
Yeah.
while you're getting ready for church.
Yep.
Only
And
I remember
they had
was
Johnny Quest for a while,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
but then they had gummy bears, and then they would swap them around every week.
See, I only remember Davy and Goliath on Sunday mornings.
That too, yeah.
Okay, so Sunday mornings.
But then wrestling,
Oh yeah.
the local
Sunday-
wrestling guys.
Uh-huh.
Sunday mornings getting ready for church was the old Lost in Space reruns.
Oh,
I loved that.
yes. Those were good too.
Those were I mean they're probably dumb now maybe I don't know but
Oh, they are.
What-
The
when I
first
was a kid,
episode has
Mhm.
Dr. Smith being accosted by a giant carrot man.
What?
It's a
Is
guy in a
that before
carrot
he became
suit.
a child molester?
I
Well,
Every time he walks in, the robot goes, "Danger, Will Robinson, danger."
I mean, Dr. Smith was maybe coded gay, but I don't recall him being coded as a pedophile.
He's always with young
Well, he
Will.
always was, yes, because he was trying to select the
He was
person
grooming.
that was most naive.
He was
and-
grooming him.
I mean, you can make that argument, I suppose.
Dr. Smith was definitely creepy whatever he was.
He was. He
was a creeper.
He was a creepy guy.
Yeah, he
was a
was.
creepy
Joey,
guy.
did you ever watch the local Birmingham wrestling stuff? Bobby the Bullet and all them in the 80s?
I saw it a few times, but I didn't like go after watching it. No.
Yeah, I mean, it was always on Sundays. I want to say 54, Channel 54 out of Birmingham.
So let me tell you this. Okay, so every Sunday afternoon, we would go to my grandparent in Hartselle. We'd go to my grandparents' house to eat lunch,
Mhm.
and we were there every Sunday afternoon for lunch. Now, on occasion, I would have some aunts and uncles and cousins show up to eat there as well.
Mhm.
And if a certain uncle showed up, we were watching the wrestling you're talking about.
Yeah.
It didn't matter. That's what we were watching. I mean, he was one of those that he would sort of bull his way in and basically demand it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
And so
watching
that's-
wrestling.
Yeah, we're watching wrestling, boy. But no, I mean it was fun. I just not one of those things I started going after until the whole WWF came around.
Late Saturday nights, if it's like once a month, they'd have wrestling on NBC instead of Saturday Night Live.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was Saturday night's main event.
So
Yeah.
here on Friday nights, they had live from the Sportatorium Worldwide Wrestling,
I
which
think it was bigger in Texas. You guys actually had like bigger.
it was like an
events.
hour and a half, and the big headliners were the Von Erich family.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then
I don't
on
remember them.
Sunday
Yes. You don't?
afternoon, you don't
No.
remember the Von Erichs at all?
Oh, they were
No.
big.
Oh, yeah. They were the ones that introduced Andre the Giant to wrestling
Okay.
here in the States. And then on Sunday on Channel 39, afternoon, like right afternoon, they would have wrestling there. And they had Andre the Giant. They had this guy called Iceman King Parsons who would break ice with his forehead. They had Kamala, the Ugandan giant, who was supposed to
Yeah.
be a cannibal.
yes, I
Yeah,
remember that.
That guy was originally called, I think he called himself Sugar Bear. He was from Alabama, if I recall
Sugar
correctly.
Bear.
If I
Sugar
recall-
Bear the cannibal.
If I no, before he became Kamala, he was a different character. So
Okay,
he was.
so-
I think he was from like Alabama or Mississippi originally. But yeah, they had some real characters like the Ultimate Warrior. I think Roddy Piper was in there, and that.
So
bunch
they
as
originated
well.
out of Texas.
A lot of those guys were there. So this is the thing: Vince
Okay.
McMahon broke the one rule of wrestling, which was you
Yeah.
don't poach,
Yeah,
and he
poached
poached
everybody.
top talent from everywhere. And we
Yeah.
had some top talent here. In fact, the Von
Yeah.
Erichs were kind of on an incline. They just had a run of bad luck across the board.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I don't.
Yeah,
there's a movie
he went to
about
all the
those
little
guys,
markets and he kind of consolidated everything to a national thing and
Yep.
poached all the best
the
guys from
first
everywhere.
guy I think he poached was Hulk Hogan out of Minneapolis.
Yeah, and then you had the Georgia wrestling circuit, which that was televised here a lot.
Yeah.
But then the
Who was the big marquee guys that y'all had?
Bobby the Bullet and his sons. I can't remember their name and their last name.
Never heard of them.
They were big in Birmingham. Remember, golly, there were some. I can't remember them anymore, but there were some guys who went over to the WWF, and I can't remember who they are.
So I remember. So I didn't realize who was coming from where, right? Because being a kid, especially, it's like I don't care. It's
Just
But I
wrestling.
remember yeah, exactly. Wrestling's wrestling. But I remember distinctly the Von Erichs. I remember the cannibal guy you just mentioned, and I forgot all about him until you just mentioned it.
Yep. There was another dude
But-
called Kabuki as well. I don't know if you
Yeah,
remember him. Yeah.
But so they would that. So I guess Texas wrestling would play here, and it would be like in the mid '80s, but it would be
There was
like in
probably
the
a
middle
circuit.
of
There was probably a
It was-
Southeast circuit.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, but it would be like in the middle of like a Saturday afternoon when they
Yeah.
would play it here.
So here is and I didn't go. A buddy of mine who was way more into wrestling than I am went.
Quote unquote friend.
Yeah, he's a guy I've known since 7th grade. But anyway,
Uh-huh.
Did he know your girlfriend in Canada too?
and yes, he knew her as well. Yes. Don't tell my wife.
He introduced you.
Yes, he did. Anyway, Bruce is his name.
Oh, how convenient.
It is. His name was Bruce Burns, just like a comic book character. Anyway, Bruce, he was really into wrestling. They had a pro wrestling match at our junior high gym there at Northwest Junior High, and he actually got to meet the Von Erichs, and that was like the highlight, for him for wrestling, because they were like a big deal then. But yeah, I mean, they would play everywhere. I mean, it's not like it was now where it was like televised events that play in stadiums. It was small venue type stuff. The Sportatorium itself, I think, might have been an old rodeo arena that they had converted into a wrestling arena, that kind of thing.
Probably.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I think Joey was trying to get off this podcast half an hour ago.
I was, and I still
All right.
need to. I do enjoy talking the old school wrestling stuff because I did get into that as a kid too.
This is the problem with me and Joey in the morning too. He's standing outside his job trying to go in, and we can't.
I can't go in on the phone. That's a no.
Oh, you don't get to work from home anymore?
No. That's can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't do it because they
Elon
won't
put
pay
it
me.
into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to
Anyway.
see me anyway, so I'm good here.
Which
Well,
my boss
I am
felt
going
that
to
way.
end the stream, and that will end it for sure, Joey. So
All right, guys.
we're going to say bye to Twitch. And
Twitch.